Golly.
Welcome to tonight's episode of the AMW ShowDown series premiere, episode 1. Before we get started, I'm your host, Superfly John Lee, and with me tonight, in order to help you all into the show, we got to my left here, we got Bobby Blade.
Yeah, that's me. I'm back again for my 100th appearance on the show.
That's right. And then over here, we got the man, the myth, the legend. We got Rated X himself, Jimmy Walls in studio.
What up, Johnny Leroy?
What's up?
That voice sounds familiar. Where'd you get that voice from?
Somebody stole it from me, baby.
It wasn't me because I got my own voice that I use.
Whatever.
That's right. I'm going to let y'all take it away while I share. Y'all let the folks know exactly what tonight's all about.
Well, first of all, I want to know who sat on this headset last week and everything. It was a little head McGee because, golly, this thing shrunk a little bit.
I think so. Last time was Sean Johns.
Oh, gosh. Sean, you got a little head, man.
You shouldn't be having all these guys up in here, Johnny Lee. Because did you clean these headsets off before I stuck them on?
Yeah,
That's
I cleaned
all
them
I
up.
need to know. All right.
I make sure to clean them because you never know what these people do because I don't even know if they take baths.
Jeez, old Pete.
We are here tonight for a Appalachian Mountain Wrestling premiere party. ShowDown starts tonight, March the 4th. It starts at 7 p.m. on the AMW YouTube channel. We're going to be premiering it right here. You can watch it on. You can watch it live on the AMW YouTube channel, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, and you can also watch us on your phones as you're watching that and everything. So we're going to be watching it with you for the first time. It's going to be a great night. It's going to be super fun. I got Rated X here.
Hey, this thing right tonight, I mean the premiere, AMW, Tuesday night, baby, ShowDown. Going to be right here. Hey, 7 o'clock, tune in. Get on your iPads, get on your phones, get on whatever you got. Laptop, desktop. Johnny Lee, you got all that stuff.
Yep.
Get on there. Hey, we're streaming this thing, and it's going to be right there on the YouTube channel. We want you to go to it. You are going to see none other than the man himself, Rhino, right there tonight.
Yeah.
Kyle Baggard, Stan Sierra, Marty Clay, the country gentleman. I could go on and on here, man. Chase Emery. All these guys, all these superstars you can see right there at AMW. Eric Porter, the sneakiest snake. That's what I call him, old sneaky snake, Eric Porter. He's going to be on here tonight. Chris Crow going to be on here. It's going to be crazy, Bobby Blade.
Yeah, this is the premiere episode of AMW ShowDown. It's going to be right here on YouTube tonight. We're going to be watching it with you guys and everything. Hopefully you enjoy it. You know, it's going to be every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. It's a limited run series, and there's right now, season 1 is going to have 13 episodes. So, and the season finale is in June sometime. I'm not exactly sure the exact date, but it's going to run through to June. So make sure you join us every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. on the Appalachian Mountain Wrestling YouTube channel. It's going to be a great time each and every week. Huge nights of action, huge shows. It's just going to be off the chain from the get-go.
Yes,
Exactly.
Hey, it's going to be crazy. Johnny Lee, crazy. You know, we've been all over Eastern Kentucky mountains, going up into Ohio. Going to be doing it from there. AMW is going to be there.
That's right.
I have seen so many stars show up in AMW. Absolutely phenomenal. Eastern Kentucky fans, Kentucky wrestling fans, if you haven't made an AMW event, make sure you check it out. And make sure you check out tonight the premiere episode, ShowDown, right here on YouTube. Marty Clay, Nick Hamrick. You're going to see those two guys tonight. Marty Clay just got back from Vietnam.
Yeah.
Been overseas. Going to go to Japan here later on, man.
Hell yeah.
Is he really?
Yes, indeedy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Marty Clay going to be an international star. Hey, a few things, Johnny Lee, I need to touch on before we get into AMW here tonight. Don't forget, March 15th,
Yes.
Caverna Super Show 25 years Caverna Super Show's been going on, and none other than the Birdman himself, Coco Beware, will be right there at the Caverna Super Show.
Oh.
Johnny Lee, you going?
Hell yeah, I am.
You going to be doing the bird?
Yes, I will.
Oh, let's do it right now.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Flap it,
Doing
Johnny.
the bird.
There we go.
Everybody get up. Everybody get down.
Where he have his bird with him?
Well, I don't know. Frankie was burned up in the fire, so.
Because I'll tell you.
Frankie he got crispy fried.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I hate to. Rest in peace, Frankie.
Rest in peace, Frankie.
Yeah. You know.
But at least he'll be there.
Why didn't you do the bird with us?
Huh?
Why didn't you do the bird with us?
I do the chicken walk, man. I don't do no bird. What's wrong with you? You know better than that.
That's going to be a hell of a show March 15th.
Oh, yeah. And then the very next night in Ironton, Ohio, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling is going to be right there at the FTC Art of Grappling Arena at, I believe, 5 o'clock bell time.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's an
Yep, I
early
believe
bell
so.
time. And that's going to be a big, that's a super Sunday Showdown.
Yep.
It's going to be a taping for the next few episodes of Showdown. So,
Exactly.
yeah, and you'll be seeing that on YouTube as well, coming up here in just the near future.
Yeah, hey, you're going to see Country Gentlemen tonight. If you guys haven't seen these two, man, I'm telling you right now, phenomenal wrestlers, but big, hey, because that AJ is a loud mouth. I'm going to go and put that out there.
I love AJ.
He likes running that yap. So, but they're going to be featured in a match with Grappling Inc.
Yep.
here tonight. You folks can see that. Johnny
Definitely,
Lee,
yeah.
also, man, let's not forget the UCW,
Yep.
USWF Fair Tour coming to you this summer.
Yes.
Over 25 different locations, dates. We're going to be all over the state, from west to east to central, all over the place. Hey, first one we kick off up in Carroll County in the end of May, man. May the 27th. Back up in Carroll County, and then we shoot right back to Boyle County for 2 or 3 nights. It's going to be wild.
How
Hell
many
yeah,
dates did you say?
Over 25.
Over 25. You heard it right here. That's going to be an amazing fair and festival tour this year, man.
Yeah,
That's going to be great.
And also at Caverna, a USWF Legends match, retirement match. JR Rock going to be retiring right there at Caverna. Guess who he's facing?
Who's he facing?
None other than the Voodoo Child, Stevie P.
Oh man, that's awesome right there.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what? I used to feud with Stevie P back in the old United Wrestling Federation. That's a tremendous talent, and I'm glad that he's actually coming back to face JR Rock in his last ever match. That's
Yeah.
going to be amazing.
Now, Bobby Blade.
Yeah.
I got to throw this out here.
Okay.
You know, a lot of guys say, hey, I'm going to retire. And then 6 months later, poof, they come
do.
back. They get right back in the ring.
That's not me.
Hey, I wasn't me, man. When I said, hey, I'm done, I couldn't wrestle. I had 2 shoulders in slings. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, when I was done, I didn't get to go out the right way. JR's going out the right way. He won't be back. The only way he'll be back if he's the Black Rock, Blue Rock, Red Rock, whatever. But he will not. JR Rock will not be at USWF. He will not be at UCW. When you retire, you hang your boots up. You leave them right there in the middle of
That's
that
right.
ring. You don't come back 6 months later and say, oh, I'm sorry. No, you're done.
Well, mine are in
Exactly.
the closet, so that counts too, though, right?
Yeah, you didn't leave them in the ring.
No, I didn't leave them in the ring.
You didn't.
Have you seen me try to put on my boots and take them off? It takes me 30 minutes just to do that.
Well,
Johnny
traditionally
Lee, you
you're
ever
supposed to-
laced up a pair of boots, man?
Well, yes, actually, pretty hard to.
What do you
I
mean?
was able to wear boots.
Did you wear boots when you and Nice Guy Andy got in there and ruffled around?
Yeah.
Y'all look like 2 little girls in there slapping each other, man. What's wrong with you?
I kind of hurt him, though, because he keeps on crying about it.
Does he?
Yep, he keeps on saying, you hit with the double knees. I'm like,
Who won that match?
I did.
What did I say when I was here that night? What did I say?
You said that you were going to train me to kick his butt. That's what happened.
That's right. You won that match fair and square.
That's right.
Hey, Nice Guy Andy, ain't no need to go be crying, carrying on, act like a little old sissy girl.
And then he had Sean Fired, who was doing a hell of a job as a referee that night, too.
He
called it right down the middle.
He was a little biased, I have to admit.
That's true. Sean was a little bit biased, but hey.
I mean, you're his cousin, so there you go. I mean, he was pulling for you.
That just goes to show you, ain't nobody likes Andy.
Exactly.
Nobody likes Andy, man.
Exactly. Because look who Andy sided with. He sided with Stan Sierra, who is a cheater, who's used his weapon to stay on top. He's cheated every time that he's had a match for his championship. That's the only way that he's been able to keep the AMW championship. And the only way that he's ever going to be able to keep championship is he's got someone watching his back or he's got his weapon in hand.
Who you talking about?
Stan Sierra.
Wait a minute. Now, Bobby Blade, my head is about to explode. I listened to this man right here. He sucked on Stan Sierra like he was an orange lollipop.
Well, I mean, he's got a point. I mean, Stan Sierra has been a fighting champion. He's fighting. Yeah, I mean, he's a fighting champion.
Hey.
You know, he's defended that belt with pride.
You better be careful. Stan could be watching.
Hey, I don't care because he's already punched me once.
That's why I'm saying nice things
He's already
about
punched
him.
me once.
I don't care what he. Hey, I ain't saying nothing nice about Stan Sierra. He's a blowhard. He's a loudmouth. And he uses Mr. Higgins to win about every match he ever does.
Mr. Higgins is a great technical wizard.
What are you talking about? That's a stick, man.
That's
an axe handle.
No, it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, he's that right there. It's a Greco-Roman axe handle.
He brings his weapon in to help him win every match. And sometimes he don't even have to use it himself. He lets his people do it for him.
I'm going to have to scoot over because Lightning getting ready to strike him. All this shine he got on, the way he sucked on Stan, now he's dogging.
No, that was Andy that told me to do all that for him.
Oh, Andy told you to suck on Stan.
Andy is the boss of the podcast.
Oh, okay.
And when he wants you to do something, you have to do it. Otherwise, he tries to put his foot down like he did when he stole my gimmick. Everything he did to me, he took my jacket, he took my hat, took everything, including made me wear a shirt with oranges on it, made me sleep beside a dumpster. And then when I finally get my job back, he still wants to impose his rule on me. Because he's a big fanboy of Stan Sierra. Him and B-Money both love the man. B-Money comes in there with a bandana and tells Stan, I want to be just like you.
What's not to love about Stan Sierra? The man's a humanitarian.
What do you mean by humanitarian?
He loves beagles and he loves children.
Whatever you say, because I've seen
him steal old ladies' food stamps,
exactly.
Man. Come on.
And he's also stole candy from babies.
Yeah.
He's taking their food stamps away from them to give them back into the community. That's what he's doing. That's all there is to it. That's Stan Sierra is a man of the people.
What do you mean a man of the people? He's been stealing from babies. He's been attacking old people. He's been saying things that he should not be saying.
Look,
like what?
Look. You got Stan Sierra. You got Chris Crow.
Yep.
Undeniable, right?
Yep.
Ah, okay. Then you got old sneaky snake, Eric Porter.
Yep.
But then, who's the fourth man in that clique? What's his name?
Kyle Mack.
No, Judas. Judas Maggard, because he turned on everybody in Jackson, Kentucky. He showed his true colors, and he is known now as Judas Maggard.
And he used to be loved by everybody. But he spit on everybody when he turned his back on them.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I mean, you can be loved by the people if you want to, but what does that get you in life? That doesn't get you ahead in life. You know what does? Winning. And what does Kyle Maggard do? He wins.
Because he's had people to help him win.
Where is Aaron Rose? I need Aaron Rose. Aaron Rose produces AMW. He will shoot it straight right down the line. Aaron Rose will tell you that Kyle Maggard, Stan Sierra, old Sneaky Snake, Eric Porter, and Chris Crow, along with their lawyer, right?
Yep.
Lawyer AA, right? Adrian Alexander.
Yeah, double ace.
He ain't no lawyer.
Yeah, he is. Why isn't he?
Where'd he get his degree from?
He got it from Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Yeah, Cracker Jack. That's where he got it from. He ain't no lawyer.
Law offices of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
You know what? Yeah. You know what I do to lawyers?
What?
Smack them dead in their mouth, son.
Why would you do that? I mean,
because they crooked.
No, they help you.
They crooked just like Stan Sierra.
Exactly. I was there for the War Games match, and the only reason why they won is because Mystery came in there, attacked Zodiac.
That's right. What was it? The teams were even.
Yep.
Teams were even. And what happened? Outside interference.
Yep.
Of course, that was legal because it's War Games. Maggard set all the rules up to favor his team.
Exactly.
Plain and simple.
And they ended up winning because of that entire thing, because he had his weapon inside there. Of course, Stan needs his weapon inside there, because that's the only way he can win a match.
Anyway, back to ShowDown tonight in 15 minutes.
That's
ShowDown
right.
is going to premiere on the Appalachian Mountain Wrestling YouTube channel at 7 o'clock. Make sure you tune in to watch it with us. You can watch us on your phones while you're watching AMW, on your TVs, on your Roku, on your computer, on your Etch-a-Sketch, anything that you can get internet on, you can watch AMW ShowDown on. It's going to be stars of the past, present, and future, all converging in one spot, on one show, on ShowDown, every single week starting tonight, March the 4th, 7 p.m. Don't miss it. We'll see you at ringside every single week. Yeah, what about that? I'm a salesman.
You are a salesman.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
But let me tell you this. Don't stop watching. Watch all the way through the credits.
Right.
Watch. A big announcement's coming. Big announcement. Johnny Lee, I can't let the cat out of the bag.
All right.
I can't tell.
Can't.
Tommy Green, what's going on? Tommy Green, I can't tell you that. Tommy
Yeah,
Green just said, hey, guys, what's up? You got to read that stuff to us,
Oh, my
man.
God, it is Tommy
Come
Green.
on.
Where's Tommy Green at?
Oh, he's on the comment.
Oh, I love Tommy Green.
And Joe Hinton said, hi, guys.
Hey, Joe.
What's up, Joe?
But
Yeah.
Tommy
Yeah,
Green
who
is
else?
definitely he's trying to find out.
Who's Mary Elizabeth? Who's
That's
that?
my mom right there.
Hello, Mama.
And then,
Bless your heart.
wait for the rest of
Is that your, hey, that's your mother?
Yep. That's my mom. That's the woman that gave birth to Superfly.
Lord, bless your heart, Mama. Mary Elizabeth, honey, we love you for putting up with Johnny Lee. We love you for trying to mold this man into what he is today. I hope you didn't give him all this glimmer and glam he's wearing.
Hey, sometimes you gotta sparkle in wrestling.
Did you come out with all that stuff on?
Yeah. I should have came out with all that stuff, but remember.
What else have you come out as?
I came
Oh,
out as
geez.
Jess John.
Anyway,
My
ShowDown.
bad. My bad.
ShowDown, 7 o'clock, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling on YouTube. Make sure you're there to watch it with us. Just like Jimmy said just a few minutes ago, we have it under good authority that you want to watch all the way through to the end credits, because it's going to be like a Marvel
right.
movie, an end credits scene maybe.
That's a possibility.
Oh, yeah, you might see Howard the Duck or what, you know.
Remember,
Never know.
we've seen Howard the Duck before.
Yeah, I know it. Howard
Never
the Duck
know.
was on
He
fire.
might pop up anywhere.
I hope so.
Hey, let's talk about Chase Emery for a minute, man. Here's a guy has worked sculpting his body, very technically sound wrestler, good scientific wrestler, can go with anybody.
Yep.
I think we're going to see great things out of this young man.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a future champion, you know. And has he held titles elsewhere? I don't know.
He has.
He has. Okay, yeah, he's definitely going to be holding title one day in AMW. I think, you know, from what I've seen of him so far, definitely.
He's
Yeah.
impressed me every time I've seen him.
If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, he just had a big title match down at SSW, Southern States Wrestling down there.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I think he captured gold down there. Bobby
Oh,
Blake,
did he?
just throwing that out there.
Did he? Well, I mean, absolutely. I mean, he's the kind of generational talent and everything that you root for, you know. But
Yep.
the thing is, I mean, you know, he's got a. How long's he been in AMW? I'm not abreast of this.
Probably less than a year
Less
now.
than a year? Okay, so he's still climbing the proverbial mountain and everything. And one of these days, you know, he might get up to the mountaintop and everything, but the guy at the top of the mountain right now is Sexy Stan Sierra. He's the AMW champion. So, I mean, you
He's
know,
a girl.
Oh, man, I got it under good authority that Stan's going to be watching this tonight.
What?
Stan's going to be watching this.
Sheila Sierra's going to be watching this? Sexy Sheila Sierra's going to be watching this tonight. Is that what you're telling
That's
me?
what I heard, man. I mean, just you might want to watch what you say about him.
Hello, Sheila.
You know, Mr. Higgins might have something to say about that.
Hey, he put the boots to me up in Brandenburg, Kentucky about a year and a half ago. I haven't forgot that. And I'm just laying back, biding time. Never know, old Rated X might go back to his old ways and pull that chain out and throw it to Marty Clay. Marty Clay might knock his brains out with it.
So you're admitting to future cheating
No!
right here on air.
If I see that stick, you got to even the odds, baby.
That's true.
Thank you very much, Johnny Lee, for coming in there with that.
It's gotta be even.
See, Johnny Lee even comes in with something snide every now and then. Bobby Blade?
I mean, it's the truth,
You
Bobby.
want me to go get you some chapstick? I can go down to the gas station real quick and get you some chapstick if you want it.
What
Listen, Bobby.
Why? What? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Why does a man call himself sexy when he's not?
Well, how do you know he's not sexy?
Well, how is he calling himself sexy if he thinks that he is?
Have you looked at him?
I need to look at him?
His name is Sexy Stancier. It's in the name.
He's bald-headed. No, he's bald-headed, beady-eyed. He's a goofball.
Well, we're both the same way.
Man, I got hair. What's wrong? This is a hair dude.
We're both bald-headed and beady-eyed.
You bald. I ain't bald. I got hair.
We're both bald-headed, beady-eyed, and we're both goofballs.
Johnny Lee, if I grew this thing out, man, I'd look like one of them 80s, 80s rock stars.
You look like Paul Heyman.
No, you have lost your mind,
No,
Bobby
I'm
Blake.
serious.
Hey, you gonna keep on? I'm gonna reach over his table, slap you.
No, your arms ain't long enough.
Johnny Lee, hold me back.
I'm going to have to hold him back.
Yeah, thank you.
Because
Look, he
you'll
blinded me. He just blinded me with that jacket, man. What is going on up in here? AMW Showdown
That's
tonight.
right.
9 minutes until Showdown begins on the AMW YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, search Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, and it'll be right there. It'll say premiering soon or premiere, when it actually goes live. So yeah, make sure that you're there. It's going to be a great series. Right now, season 1 consists of 13 episodes. It's going to run through until June, and we'll see after that.
Bobby Blade, how come you ain't got none of this AMW merch?
Because nobody gave me any AMW stuff.
No, man, you cheapskate. You gotta buy it.
No, I gotta buy it.
Yeah, you gotta buy
I'm
it.
part of the AMW staff.
Well, they had to buy it too.
Ain't nothing. Hey, we ain't talking about infections here. We talking about AMW merchandise, baby. Hey, go get you some. You can look it up. I'm sure there's a code for it somewhere.
It's comfortable
It's on the AMW Facebook. I'm sure out there. Go get you some merch, people.
That's right, because it's perfect.
Somebody buy me a shirt and gift it to me, please.
Ain't that pitiful?
You're going to have the fans buy your stuff.
I accept gifts.
How's it a gift that you're telling them to buy it?
Well, I mean, they're giving it to me, so I mean, it's a gift. They're gifting it to me.
By you telling them to do it for you.
That doesn't matter, though. I mean,
come on, Bobby.
No, man.
You should be able to chip in and get yourself an AMW shirt. I've got one.
That's right.
Why don't you got one?
Because nothing was ever offered to me. I was only there one time. I just started with the company. You got to give me time to look through their catalog and go ahead and take my AMW business account and buy some gear.
You've had plenty of time, Bobby, since that show.
Look over there, Johnny Lee. Pay attention,
here it
boy.
is. We got the show being posted right here inside the chat for everyone to go to now.
There you go. Hey, another guy that we're going to see tonight. Big dude, Hobo Joe. Gonna be right on here tonight.
Huge man.
Hell
Huge
yeah.
man.
Big old boy. I feel sorry for him.
Yep. He's homeless.
Homeless, eats out of trash cans, all that good stuff. He's a hobo. I don't know.
Yep. Hobo Joe.
Now, why would he eat out trash cans?
Well, man, a hobo
Because
ain't
that's
got
all
no
he can
money.
do.
He ain't got no job.
I mean, you can go somewhere. You can go to Kroger and spend about $6 and get some like gourmet corn dogs or something like that. You can fix in a microwave at a gas
He's a
station.
Does he
hobo.
have that
How's he
kind of
gonna
money?
cook them?
Steal them.
Cook them.
Yeah, he can steal them and steal them from Kroger and then go take them and stick them on that little hot dog
How
rolling
many
machine.
hobos you know's got a microwave? Come on, man.
I just said go take them and put them on that hot dog rolling machine at the gas
You
station.
telling him to commit a crime by stealing the hot dogs?
I'm not telling him to commit a crime. I'm suggesting that he might want to think about it if he wants to continue to have nourishment.
Hey, another guy we need to talk about. AMW. Chris Michaels.
Yep.
That's
Chris
right.
Michaels is another guy. Hey, Sigmund and Elliott, the Heat Seekers.
Yep.
What a tag team.
They are a good tag team.
You're going to see all these people coming on AMW Tuesday night. Showdown, Bobby Blade.
Every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. YouTube, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. Just search it on YouTube. You'll find it. You'll find the shows, set up to premiere at 7 p.m. every Tuesday night, beginning tonight.
That's right.
13 weeks. Season 1, 13 weeks. And you can see it right here on the AMW YouTube channel.
That's right. All y'all gotta do is go type in APPALACHAIN. I got messed up.
Please spell it correctly, sir.
It is APPALACHIAN ShowDown.
I didn't know he was going to have a spelling bee, Bobby Blake.
Are you sure about that?
Wrestling.
I mean, you sure about wrestling? Just like Mikey Motor says.
That's right. Wrestling. I mean, Mikey Motors is another name that's good, Bobby Blake.
Absolutely.
Name that a lot of people should be looking for.
Zodiac the Mystic, man.
Yeah, he's crazy. That fire inside his hand.
Yeah, him and Big Misery, they've had some bad blood.
Yes. Especially since we saw back at Thanksgiving Turmoil when Misery came to the War Games cage and he chokeslammed Zodiac. What was that all about?
Took him out of War Games, man.
Exactly. And that was supposed to be a fair fight between all the men inside that cage. And yet this man that's not even booked for that match comes in and chokeslams the monster himself, Zodiac the Mystic, with ease. What was that all about? That's what we're going to find out in the ShowDown series.
We've got 4 minutes left until the premiere of AMW ShowDown on YouTube. Make sure you join us. Watch us on your phones while you watch AMW on your TV. I mean, it's very simple process. Just go to Appalachian Mountain Wrestling on YouTube, search it, and then go find ShowDown. I guess it's episode 1 is what it says, baby?
Episode 1.
Yep.
AMW ShowDown 001, baby.
Yeah, that's right. The very first episode of the ShowDown series.
I'm getting excited.
I am too.
Me too.
Johnny Lee, you getting excited?
I got the goosebumps on my arms.
Goosebumps. That's because you sit next to me, man.
You need to get some cream
That's
for that.
Ready X.
Get some medicine for that.
Look here, Bobby Blade. Woo!
That's right.
Come on, Johnny, throw it up, baby.
That's right.
Bobby Blade threw it up back in his day, Johnny Lee. Don't let
That's
you.
right.
Don't let you.
Exactly.
There is no photographic proof that I threw up the X back in the day.
Do you not remember me and you tagging one night against the Rock and Roll Express, Todd Morton and Rick Gibson?
I remember that, yeah.
And you was over doing this to me, tagging in like that.
Exactly.
I was
Look,
not.
he would get beat up. I'd come in and clean the house.
That was 30 years
I
ago.
was cleaning the house. I was left and jab, right jab, and
That's right.
Hey, big Dusty Rhodes elbow. I was throwing it all on him.
Yeah.
He was blown up before he threw the first punch.
No, no. Hey, come on, Bobby.
You sure that there's no proof that you did the X?
He did.
There's no proof that I did that.
He did. Tommy Green was there that night. He can tell us.
That's right.
Tommy, you was on that show.
Oh, we got Cameron here. He said, "Hey there, X. How you doing, brother? Hope to
Hey,
see
what's
you
up?
again soon."
Good to see you, man. Good to hear from you.
Wesley Vaughn said, "What's up, Jimmy Walls?"
Hey, I'm just sitting here looking pretty.
How come nobody's saying hi to me?
Because you made all them comments praising Stan Sierra. I tell the
And
truth.
they heard it.
Johnny Lee tells the truth.
Exactly.
You ain't telling. You lying.
No, he's a good champion.
He is
he's
not.
the pride. He's the pride of AMW.
He has
Look,
spent
he
pride
said-
at AMW.
Look, he had the USWF heavyweight title. How
Yeah.
did he keep it?
Cheating.
Mr. Higgins.
Exactly.
1 minute. 1 minute
1
left.
minute
That's
ago.
right.
Hey, don't forget, wrestling in Kentucky is alive and well. AMW, UCW, TCW, USWF, all sister companies, all going to see us all over the place this summer. You're going to see us in Eastern Kentucky. You're going to see us up in Ohio. You're going to see us everywhere. Jackson, get ready. We coming your way, baby.
That's right.
Do you ever get tired?
No.
Jeez,
what are you
okay.
talking about? How did I get tired?
Bobby, why is he supposed to get tired from
From
doing what he does?
flapping that jaw is what it is.
No, that's how you get the folks excited.
Hey, weekend of champions. Guess who's going to be there meet and greet?
Who?
Bob Orton.
Nice.
Bob Orton's going to be there.
The
The
father
right.
of Randy Orton?
The man that
father
wore
of
the
Randy.
cast.
Oh my gosh, don't miss that. 7 p.m. It says I got it pulled up on my phone. Says premiere will begin shortly.
Get ready to check it out. Hey, Bob Orton Jr., you remember when Pez had the mop head on? And he come out and he said, Bob Orton Jr.
Yeah.
You remember it?
Oh, yeah.
I remember it.
I got it on I think
Don't
I
forget
got it
Bob
on
Orton
my
also
YouTube
used
channel.
to wear that cast around, and he would also take it to someone's head.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's Piper's second.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was.
Kind of like Bobby Blade, Stan Sierra's second.
Oh,
Yeah,
here we go.
exactly.
1 minute,
Here
40
we go.
seconds to the premiere. The countdown is on. Everybody get excited.
That's
We're
right.
getting ready to watch AMW ShowDown episode number 1.
And don't forget, there's 13 episodes in season 1.
Hey, Johnny Lee, who's watching us over there? Can you tell us?
We got people like Tommy Green. We got Kevin Force. We got Wesley Vaughn. We got so many people right now watching.
There we go.
Force just chimed in. He said, wrestling isn't just live, it's driving, like the booming population of Harlan before the strikes.
Hey, Bloody Harlan, we might see you later on, Bloody Harlan.
Hell yeah.
Just throwing it out there to you.
Hell yeah. And AMW's been doing a hell of a job. They've been building up their brand.
Less than a minute left.
Oh, look who yelled out at Bobby Blade.
Jacob Ratliff. Oh, of course, Jacob Ratliff does. He says, what's up, Bobby Blade?
Oh, I love Jacob Ratliff. He's awesome. He's the future. He's the future of the business here in Kentucky.
Someone also
You think
shouted
so?
out.
I
Chris
know
Crow.
so.
He ever throws another USWF belt and it bounces off the gravel, I'm going to hit him in his mouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Jacob Ratliff, you remember that? I might not even book you this year, man. I don't know.
30 seconds left
That's right.
to the premiere
We're
of
counting
AMW
down.
Showdown.
26 right now, 25, 24.
Jacob Ratliff, I'll book you, man. I like you.
What Wesley
He's one
Vaughn?
of those guys that gets it as well.
Wesley Vaughn says on YouTube. He says, "Who's excited for this? I know I am.
Me too.
I am too."
The countdown is here, Johnny
That's
Lee.
right.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Check it out, baby.
And now comes the start of the very first episode in the AMW Showdown series on YouTube.
We making history tonight.
That's right.
Yep.
Because look at that intro right there.
What about that? You know the best thing about this tonight? You can also hear Rated X on this.
Oh,
Exactly.
jeez.
And also you got Ray X doing commentary for the Showdown series as well.
That's right.
And look at that.
Look.
Why they got Spencer out there like he's the big shot?
Look like he got a head like a baby calf.
Exactly.
That is. You've been saying that for 35
Did you
years.
see Rhino? Did you see Rhino?
That's right. Rhino looked like a star.
Hey, one of the best matches I've watched this year was Rhino and Kyle Maggard. And of course, Maggard cheated.
Yep.
Cheat.
He knew they couldn't beat Rhino fair and square.
Oh, what did we just see, Bobby Blade? Look, you see that stick?
That was a
Yep.
Greco-Roman
Mr.
stick.
Higgins.
Yep, Mr. Higgins right there cracking somebody's skull wide open.
Which is how he wins.
Look,
Look at that crowd. They're on
That's
fire,
a
ain't
huge
they?
crowd, too.
look at them. Look at them. You know why they jacked up like that?
Yep.
Because Rated X is right there,
Yep,
baby.
right there
Look.
with JR and Gary Ward. That's the commentary team
Yep.
of tonight.
My buddies, Gary, hey, the G-Man, Gary Ward, and none other than JR. Look at JR. JR is pretty.
Did you raid?
Yes, he is.
Did you raid Vince McMahon's 1980s collection to get that jacket?
What are you talking about, man? That's high dollar.
High dollar.
I got that at the highest Goodwill in Kentucky. What's wrong with you?
The jackets at Goodwill are only $7.50. I know
no.
that's where I get mine.
No, dude, I give like $40 for that jacket.
Which match is your match of the night prediction is what
look
Wesley
here.
Vaughn wants to know.
Marty Clay and hey, I like the tag match. The tag match was good.
Yep.
Marty
Yeah.
Clay's match was excellent. Excellent.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
But these two guys right here, man, I'm telling you, the country gentlemen,
Yeah.
NWA US Tag Team Champions,
Yeah.
Johnny Lee.
Yep.
Johnny Leroy, look here.
We've held the titles before because when he was in New South, he's like, you want to hold this title? You want to see how heavy this is?
All right, Johnny.
And we
don't-
held it.
Don't mark out on us tonight. Come on now, calm down, Bobby. You got Bobby Blade.
Hey, you
Hey.
got you got to love their theme music though, man. You know, buy the book, buy the book.
No, they're not by the book.
Yeah, they are.
They're good.
Look what he's
I've
got in
seen
his
some
hand,
cheat,
though.
too.
Look what he's got in his hand, that
Exactly.
Brandon iron.
Exactly. And he has used that to win most of his matches so far.
You're going to have to read
Look at
us the
that.
comments, boy. What's wrong with
AJ
you?
Kazana and Casey Kazana are top notch at what Wesley Bond said.
Yes, they are.
Top notch.
Top notch, yes they are. But
That
they
was
need
a-
to start learning how to
I'm
win
just going to
fair.
tell y'all this right now. I've talked to both these boys in the back. I've talked to AJ and KC, and I don't see how KC gets his boots tied.
Oh man.
That was the first. That was the first time I ever met KC. But AJ, I've known for the last couple of years. We worked together at New South Wrestling.
Hey, you got to give these guys credit. Wrestling wise, their lineage
Yep.
from their dad, he taught these boys. They are good. They are really good. Now they got attitude. That's my
They
only
do.
problem with them.
That's why I like them.
They smart Alex.
No, they show gumption.
AJ smart Alex.
Gumption.
Gumption.
Hey, I had some gumption one time. It was pretty good. I put crackers in it.
That's gumbo.
Oh, my bad. Okay, my bad.
I mean, he had us thinking that was gumbo.
Yeah, come on. You hear Johnny
Wesley
Lee?
said, AJ introduced me to AMW. Hell yeah!
He did.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Who said that?
Wesley Vaughn.
Oh, okay.
And AJ Kazan is one of those guys that knows how to talk on the mic, but he just needs to learn how to keep it in check.
Johnny Lee, you know the first thing he said on this night right here when
What
he
was
was
the
going
first
to the ring?
thing?
Shut up, Jimmy Walls. Don't you run your mouth to me. Shut up.
What?
Well,
Like a sissy.
So he spoke the truth.
No, he didn't speak no truth.
How is he speaking the truth?
See?
Jim
There
Walls
he
doing
is,
his job.
Pointing right at me. Just right there.
Well,
Pointing at me.
he knew X was sitting at the table, going to put himself over the entire night, and he knew that he had to step in and talk about his match.
What do you mean?
How did...
How do I put myself over, Johnny?
Exactly.
I'm
I
a
never heard you do
19-time
that.
MWA heavyweight champion.
See?
19
Right-
times.
right there.
The most ever in the MWA, baby.
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
and we all know that.
Look at this crowd, though. Look at this crowd.
That
right
is a
here.
huge crowd.
AMW, baby, is on fizz-aya. You know
That's
what that
right.
means, Johnny Lee?
On fire. And look at that.
Look at that referee.
AJ Kazan and them. Look at the referee as well. Referee does a good job. AJ Kazan's doing a good job.
And they're giving him instructions. Look at him.
Oh my God, they are.
What's
I
wrong
knew
with
it.
that hat KC got on?
I have no idea.
Look like he stole that hat.
That's,
And look at his mustache. Is he trying to look as good as his brother over there?
Neither one of them look that good.
I know, right?
this event is
And
at
this
the.
guy's
Johnny Lee, why in the world? Oh, look here.
that's a hell of a shirt.
That's
Pro
where I
wrestling-
got to go to get a shirt.
Bobby Blade.
ProWrestlingTees.com. Get your AMW merch.
Bobby Blade, you should have went
Hey, you
to
can
that
get a-
site and got it.
You can get a Stan Sierra or a Kyle Maggard shirt.
Nobody
right there.
wants to stand there or Kyle Maggard
Eddie
shirt.
Browning,
gonna tell
the
Kyle you said
Supercard
that.
Series. Look at
Well,
that. Look at
you
that
tell
crowd.
Kyle that his shirt sucks.
Look at that crowd. You know where it was at?
Where was that?
Hazard, Kentucky, baby.
Hell yeah.
Rated X right there. That night I was doing a Hall of Fame inductions.
It was in Middleborough, fall 2023 that AJ introduced him to AMW.
Is that
That's
right?
what Ron said.
Look here.
Yep.
The Godfather. Look, Big Mama. Look, Marty Clay just knocked Stan Sierra's
Yes, he
head off.
did. Hey, I was there for that show
Look.
when he knocked him down.
Look here. Destroyer.
Yep, Mega
Woo,
Destroyer.
Chris
That's the
Michaels.
name to look out for.
Marty Clay, baby. Marty
That's
Clay.
right.
Marty Clay's gonna make big waves in the wrestling community. I'm telling
yeah.
you.
That's right.
telling
I mean,
you.
he was just in Vietnam.
Who's that guy? Heath Slater.
Yep.
WWE's Heath Slater, right down there with us. When we went way down, good God Almighty, we went way down there next to Virginia.
Exactly. Look at the Spring Tour 2025.
Here it comes. Jackson, McKee, Fleming Neon, Hazard, all those dates.
That's
you
right.
See them. Not only will you see the great AMW stars, you'll see maybe Johnny Lee there.
Yeah.
You're probably going to see Rated X, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it hit.
And if you're unlucky, you might see Bobby Blade.
What do you mean? I'm not. Let me tell you something.
You gonna have, hey,
What?
You have to go pick up cans, just get gas money, go
No,
down the
I
mountains.
don't.
Yeah, you do.
You'll have to also, by the time that the show starts, have an actual AMW shirt.
Yeah. Oh, look, all the social media, X, Instagram, Facebook, follow us right there, baby.
That's right. Wesley Vaughn said, I was there whenever Casey Kazan graduated from JPWA. Emmanuel Wareden said, Jimmy Walls is the man.
Woo, look here,
All right.
baby.
First match is underway.
Finally, Wesley Vaughn said, how about Marty Clay's trip to Vietnam? What do y'all think about that?
Look at these two boys, Grappling Inc.
The bell has rang, and as my good buddy Dale would say, this bout is on.
That's right.
Did we just get a Dale Bass reference?
We did.
Dale Bass.
Oh, my God. Dale Bass, I actually got his personal number.
Do you?
Yep.
He's the cheapest man in professional wrestling.
Yeah. Yes.
He's waiting for you to call him to
Yes.
get him on the show.
We got to get y'all both on there with
Yep.
him because that's the only way he'll be able to do it.
What are you talking about?
He said he wants to do a show and it got to have Ray X with him and Bobby Blade.
Rated X, the 19-time MWA heavyweight champion.
That's right.
He called a lot of those matches, baby.
Heck yeah, he did.
He once said, Johnny Lee, Rated X has got the best punch since a young Jerry Lawler.
Heck yeah.
He
Did you
lied.
hear that?
Yep,
No.
I've heard
Did you
that.
hear that, Bobby
No,
Blade?
no, I didn't.
You read it. You got the newsletter.
And look at this. We got AJ
the
Kazan.
newsletter. I remember those.
Oh, look. AJ Kazan is telling.
What's he doing?
He's saying, I'll give you a free shot.
Give him a free headlock right here.
Look, who's that goofball down there with that camera?
Oh, man. That's Andy. What? What's he doing there?
He's trying to steal something.
Yeah, he's trying to steal something
Look
from
here.
them.
Gives him a free headlock.
Yep. Oh, but then he picks him up, puts him up against the ropes, off the ropes. Oh, nice shoulder block.
Man, oh man.
And that's a big guy to be running into. He just knocked him off his feet. Eric Montgomery, DJ Easy said, "Good God Almighty, it's Arn Anderson."
Who? Where? What?
I know, right? Where's Double A at?
What are you
Right
talking
here.
about?
Right here.
Oh, it's him.
That's Carn. Hey, that's Carn Anderson. That ain't
No.
Arn Anderson. That's Carn.
Ain't nothing carny over
Carn.
here.
That's Carn Anderson, man.
Ain't nothing carny about me over here.
And look at that. AJ's telling him, let's do a test of strength.
Johnny Lee, AJ Kazana, big old boy.
Yes,
Now,
he is.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
You got to give him credit. And I love their boots, man. I love that
Me
old
too.
school cowboy boot.
I do too.
At least
Reminds you of the old bunkhouse brawl.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, when they used to have those in the old NWA.
It gives you the old classic feel, too.
Yep.
And look, I like how he's trying to goad the man. Oh, wait a minute. The man's trying to pick him up off his feet, but he's got to remember, this guy's a big guy to be trying to pick up.
Yeah, that single leg takedown ain't going to work on him, is it?
Exactly. It ain't going to work. Because that guy's, he's at least probably 6'5", 6'7". This guy's a big guy, and he's trying to single leg him. Casey Kazana's also a pretty big guy.
6'5", 6'7".
He's 6'5".
You lie to your girlfriend like that?
Hey, you gotta,
Come on, dude. What is
Come
wrong with
on.
this guy? Bobby Blade, where'd we get him at?
I'm just saying,
Come on, Johnny Leroy.
he's that big.
Johnny Leroy. He about 6'3".
Yeah, 6'3". But how big is this man that's trying to single leg him? 5 foot something?
He probably about 5'11". Oh, he stomped his toe,
Oh.
though. Look there. Smart.
That's one way to bring him down to your size.
See, that's smart. I like that old boy's hairdo, though. Look at that.
Oh, look at this. Casey's was
Bobby
Hurting.
Blade, what do you call that hairdo?
That's a mohawk.
Huh?
That's a stylish mohawk.
I thought that was a chicken hawk.
A chicken
it
hawk.
looked like a chicken hawk.
Yeah, that's a chicken hawk hairdo, man.
This is the first. I'm not too familiar with Grappling Inc. You know, Titan
This
Troy
is
and Brock
Titan.
Spolder.
Yeah, Brock's. Brock's
yeah.
is on the outside
Look
there.
at Casey.
Troy on the end. Look at him. Ooh, good move.
Oh, he's getting out of it.
Nice.
Nice wrist lock.
Look at that reversal. Look at that. Now the tag coming on.
There we go.
We get, uh-oh.
We got
KC
another big guy coming in.
Yeah, but KC was smart.
Yep.
He didn't let that double team happen to him.
Yep, he went over there to AJ.
And AJ always running that Gizzy yap,
Yep.
like Bobby Blade. Running
Referee
that
almost
Gizzy.
had to stop him.
I didn't even say anything. I'm watching this production here.
What do you mean?
I'm watching this nice production here.
I'm listening to Rated X on the commentaries. When
I know you are.
Yes, sir.
You're the
Wesley
only one.
Vaughn chimed in. He said, "Did you know White Lightning Casey Kazana received the nickname as a blessing from the original White Lightning
Tim
Tim
Horner?
Horner?"
Tim Horner, yes.
Hell yeah. And look at this. Casey's backed up. He's look at him flexing. He's flexing on him.
Looked like a mosquito bit him.
Exactly.
Skeeter bite his arm. What is wrong with him?
And now the other guy's flexing too, trying to show off that he's got bigger arms.
A little mosquito bit him.
Yeah. And now,
Hey, no, they big old boys. I'm going to tell you, KC and AJ both. Brock
Yep.
Spolder ain't a little man now. He's not a little man at all.
Yeah.
exactly. Now look at that. Nice wrist lock.
Now, Titan, he got little man syndrome. You know what I'm talking about, Johnny Lee?
Yep.
He a little bitty man. He drives up in a big jacked up 4-wheel drive
Yep.
pickup truck to the show.
He's got to overcompensate.
Like somebody else I know over here.
Now,
What's that fun? I'm not overcompensating for nothing. Everything I got is big.
what?
Yeah, your mouth.
In your mind,
mouth.
you think that
Your mouth
everything's
is
big.
the first thing.
And now that's a nice waist
Look.
lock that's being applied.
Look at this. Look at this. Scientific wrestling at its best.
That's right. Oh, but KC's getting out of it. Nice textbook
Nice.
reverser.
What? A
Reversal.
reverser. Come on, Johnny Leroy. You're going to have to do better on your commentary, baby, if you're going to ever set with Rated X.
Hey,
You know, when I
I'm
first
just
walked
saying
in,
this reversal was great.
when I first walked in the building that night and everything, I was already impressed first thing with the setup and everything and how nice the ring looked and the aprons and the guardrails and the nice steps and the lighting and all that stuff. The lights were up there. It was a nice looking setup. I second to none. I'll say that.
Oh, top
Hell yeah,
notch.
it was.
Top notch. Hey, AMW, when we come to your town, we bring in the whole deal, baby. We
That's
don't
right.
come half cocked. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
Like you, Johnny Lee, you
Look
have
at
cock
the
sometimes.
fans.
I'm just saying.
Look at the fans.
Listen. Oh, listen at that voice.
That's all we can hear. That's all we can hear.
What do you mean that's all you can hear?
It's overpowering.
There's
Well, come
JR
on.
and there's Gary as well.
You gonna have to get some commentary in here, Blade. What are you doing?
I'm sitting there watching
Exactly.
this.
Oh, look at that double stroke.
Oh, that was nice.
Ooh, knocked him straight
There
out
goes
on the
Casey
floor.
outside. Casey's
To
just
the
looking at.
floor.
Oh, and there it goes
Oh,
sending AJ out.
there goes AJ.
Yeah, you can see just how big AJ Kazan and Casey are compared to these guys.
Yeah.
Because they're right now overtowering the middle rope.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
Look at AJ Kazana.
That's
6'3".
camera angle, man. Come on, Johnny Leroy.
I still think that he's bigger than both of them combined.
Well, that's not the camera angle. I mean, like there, you
I mean,
don't
look,
see it's the same
that's
height.
giant.
That's timeouts. What that is.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
but it's their timeouts in wrestling.
Hey,
Really.
read that over there. See what that says.
Wesley Vaughn said Casey Kazana played football for
Tuscaloosa College in Greenville, Tennessee. What's that say?
Heck yeah.
Tuscaloosa.
Yep, Tuscaloosa. And then he said, I must say Appalachian Mountain Wrestling is first class. Their events are ran extremely well.
I'll give my pat on the back
right.
for my input on all that.
Who was
That's
that?
right.
Wesley Vaughn say that?
Yes.
Hey, no playing, no joking here. When AMW comes to your town, folks, get out and watch.
That's right.
Because you never know who you will see.
Exactly.
You know, Heath Slater we've had Rhino, the man beast. And
There goes Tag.
Woo, what matches we've had with those guys.
Exactly. That was a nice sneak tag that AJ got in, and then he comes in with a big clothesline.
You see special guests and everything, like you said, Cowboy Bob Orton,
Yep.
the Godfather. You know, you never know who you'll see, and some of these guys might be a once in a lifetime thing that you'll ever get. You know, this might be the final time you ever
Yep.
get to see him, and the only time. You know,
Exactly.
Let me tell you a story about Godfather up there at Hazard. I was sitting there with JR, we doing the commentary. I look over, and guess who's sitting next to me?
who
Godfather.
sitting
Nice.
next to you?
Yeah, I said, hey, brother,
Did you charge him?
No, I hate $5 for a picture, but anyway, that's another story. But then I said, hey, brother, put on them headsets right there. So he puts them headsets on, and I said, hey, baby, what happened to them two gizzards you had out here? Them little harlequins of the night, you should say. And he said, Rated X, don't you worry, brother. I know all about you. I'll hook you up tonight. His exact words, Bobby Blade. You
Hell
ain't
yeah.
nowhere around.
Godfather knows how to get done.
And the after party was off the chisel.
Exactly. Oh, look
What
at
am I
that.
doing?
Nice
I'm
hand
talking
into the
Kirzarni. Ain't
turnbuckle.
nobody understands it no more.
I do.
Oh, you know Kirzarni?
I do know Kiz Arnie.
Okay.
Lay it on us.
Oh, he's mad. Look at him.
Oh, yep, he's very mad. Oh, it goes back to him.
Look, what? Read them, boy. Come on.
Dylan Scott Stacy's here. He said, damn right.
About what? About the setup.
And then Chris Crow said, can't talk about AMW without the best faction there. Kyle Maggart, Stan Sierra, AJ Alexander, Eric Porter.
Thank you.
And the undeniable one, Chris Crow.
Chris Crow, you late to the party. I done dogged all four of y'all out.
Chris, I've been putting your faction over. I've been putting you over, Eric Porter, Kyle Maggart, and Stan Sierra, and X has just been over here trash talking you the whole time. And he's got Johnny Lee over here agreeing with him.
It's the truth.
Look,
It's not the truth.
I said Mr. Clean, Stan Sierra. I said Judas, Kyle Maggart. I said
right.
old sneaky snake himself,
right.
Eric Porter. And then you got that little weasel of a manager. You know what I'm saying?
Adrian
Exactly.
Alexander.
Yeah, he's a weasel.
He's their lawyer.
How's he a lawyer?
And you got Chris Crow.
Yeah.
Chris Crow, you don't know, baby. You know what I'm saying? You don't know.
Exactly. He's over here putting over his faction. His faction is a whole lie.
That's right, a whole lot. Johnny
Exactly.
Leroy. Johnny
And
Leroy.
he calls himself a lawyer, and he's not a lawyer.
Yep.
A
I
whole
want to see
lie.
these documents that say that he's a lawyer.
No,
Chris
man.
Crow, we done told everybody
He-
where he got his degree at. Cracker Jack.
No, he got him off of the law offices of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
We would have
I mean,
to see
Look here.
verifiable proof.
Woo, what? Hey,
Oh, here we go.
look at that strict. Hey, he did a little
Nice
shake
leg
right.
drop
Oh,
by
man.
Casey
Oh.
Kazana. That was nice.
Hey, these guys can wrestle, man.
They
No doubt
can.
about it.
Yeah, that's why they're in NWA US Tag Team Champions, man.
You
Exactly.
ain't lying.
And the thing is, too, is if they didn't know how to wrestle, they wouldn't be on a show the caliber of AMW. You
Hey,
know,
and Chris Crow, just so you know, you an old sneaky snake, they threw the challenge out to you boys.
That's right.
They want them AMW tag team titles.
Chris Crow said that's why he likes Bobby Blade better than you.
hey, thank you.
He ain't never been to my gimmick table. I don't care if he likes me or not. I like to sell gear gimmicks.
Jeez.
That's right. Has he ever been to your gimmick table?
Yeah. Yeah.
When did you have a gimmick table?
In the 90s. In the 90s.
In the 90s.
Yeah,
okay.
I had one about 98, 99.
No,
I had a bunch of T-shirts, and I sold out of them every time I had T-shirts.
Look, he sold his old lady's pantyhose out there at the gimmick table. Come on, man.
I remember that. He told that story about
Look
that.
here, boy. Look.
Oh,
Woo.
there goes ducking it.
Brock's Bowler giving them both the
Both of
business.
them's getting the work.
Look at him. Oh.
What's it, Bonds back
What a
again?
chop.
He said, I think Grappling Inc. has an incorrect name. The grappling has been done by the Kazana boys this match.
What?
I can't believe he said that.
He's right. I mean,
Well, he ain't watching right now.
I mean,
Look at it.
look at what Bowler's doing. He's taking both of them out. If that's not grappling, I don't know what he is doing.
He flattened them like pancakes, didn't
Exactly.
he?
Look at that.
Oh.
Masterfully,
Hey,
he moves
stop
out of
him.
the way. Watch this. Picks him up.
huge
Back
backdrop right
drop.
there.
Takes him off his feet.
What a backdrop.
Oh, nice
Oh,
spine buster.
spine to the pine.
Woo.
Now, if
Look
I
here.
don't know if that's grappling or not,
Two. Oh, man.
You only had a 2
Man.
count right there.
that spine buster would have got the win if the referee had just been there quicker than that.
Oh, you saying the referee was slow, Johnny Lee?
Sometimes these refs,
Right there.
they're not fast enough on the count.
Look at Brock's Boulder, though. He's wasting a little bit of time. Needs to go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he got
Uh-oh.
paid
Oh, no.
for it right there.
Oh.
Grab the leg.
Wasted a little bit too much time. He
Yeah, he
should have
should not
went
be
to Casey
distracted.
Kazana.
Woo.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Smoke City there, baby.
Here we go, double team.
Let's see
Off
what
the rope,
this.
big close arm, and a wrestling
Oh.
leg sweep. Takes him right off his feet.
A back elbow Russian leg sweep combo.
Oh,
And-
it's done. That's
Yep.
how it ended.
Woo! AMW fans, your first match right here as ShowDown is in the books.
AJ Kazana and KC Kazana pick up the win in almost dominant fashion because Grappling Inc. was, you got to give Grappling Inc. some props. They were giving it as good as they got.
Yep,
Johnny
history's been
Leroy,
made.
where you at during all this commotion going on? Where was you?
I'm right over there watching from the crowd because, unlike Andy, I don't want to distract with my sparkly jacket. Now, if I didn't have my jacket on, I would have been out there at ringside, knelt down, filming because you want to make sure that you're not the one seen on hard cam. You want that right there to be the most important thing to see right there inside that ring. That's why whenever I see Andy, I'm like, oh,
This is a guy.
Chase Emery.
Yep. Look here.
Nice. This guy, people should be looking out for. He impressed the hell out of me last year when I saw him. Chase Emery. That's a name that people should be paying attention to. Because he understands. He gets it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here comes Hobo Joe.
There you go. Microwave himself there, Bobby Blade.
That's right.
How in God's name a hobo gonna have a microwave?
I didn't
Exactly.
say microwave.
Look,
I said
he begging for coins right there.
Exactly.
I said go to Kroger, steal a pack of hot
there
corn
you
dogs.
are. am.
Read his shirt. What does it say?
It says Hobo Joe
No, it don't.
will wrestle for money.
No, Johnny Lee, you wrong too.
I can't see it.
It says will wrestle for grub, baby, for
Well-
grub. That's food.
He don't have to wrestle for grub. If he just take my advice, go to Kroger, steal a box of corn dogs, run to the gas station.
Again, you are
stick 'em
telling
on
him to
top of the-
steal.
No, I'm not. I'm suggesting that he steal.
Suggesting
Put him
that he
on the little
steals.
hot dog roller, get them nice and warm and a little bit soggy and
What's up,
everything. And
Ramo?
then lip them things, you know, like
Bobby,
that.
Bobby Blade, you tried to get him 3 hots and a cot's what you tried to do.
Exactly.
You tried to send that boy to jail. Look at him.
He'll be fed.
Look at him. Look
Will
how
he
big
not-
that man is.
Will he not
That
be
man
fed?
is big.
Look at them arms on him. That chest. Got a big old barrel chest, a head. Look at that head on
Well,
him.
that's
Bobby,
another-
you gotta understand. He
Will
needs a lot of grub to
or
eat.
grub.
No, that's a good point that y'all make. Look how big he is. That means he don't need to eat, so he doesn't need to wrestle for grub.
No,
so
he
he's
needs
lying
to-
to himself.
He is a poor man, and he needs to
He's a
wrestle for
hobo.
grub.
A hizzo bizzo.
Yeah.
Look at that. We got the Black Scorpion out there with him as well.
Read,
his
hey, read the
opponent.
comments, boy.
Oh, look at this. We got J.R. Rock here. He said, "Suck it, Blade."
Wait a minute. I'm on the show with him Thursday.
What?
I'm on the show with him Thursday.
That's
I gotta
true.
Hey, I need the call-in number.
Yeah, we need to call in number. Hold up.
You
Look
better
here.
no. Don't give it to him. You don't need it.
Look, he says, I'll wrestle for pizza.
That's
No,
right.
I need the call-in number. Not
You
him.
need it?
No.
Yeah, I'm
It
going to
is-
call in and harass Bobby
I'll
Blade Thursday
give
night.
you the number when we go on there.
I'm going to be telling Ice Train stories.
Oh, my God. Don't tell the one about the little, BBs, them colored BBs that them kids was shooting at him.
Ryan
don't-
said he'll wrestle for pizza.
Don't tell, hey.
Who?
Who?
Ryan from the Final Count podcast.
Ryan Mosley. Said he'd wrestle
Oh,
for,
I know who that is. Yeah, I know who
He'll
that is.
wrestle
Yeah.
for pizza.
It'd have to be cheese if Johnny Lee's buying it because he's cheap.
But you see, Hobo Joe is a poor man. Bobby suggested he steals. I don't know why he
Come
wants
on.
the man to steal.
I'm not.
Read them
Oh, we got
comments.
J.R. Rock. He said, I see Simba right now.
Simba.
What's up, Simba?
You all don't realize the torment that I went through of only doing a cat gimmick for 6 months.
That was the best gimmick in Georgetown.
You love
It
that
was.
gimmick.
And everybody remembers it all this time, 30 years later.
That's true.
Everybody, I keep getting asked about that
know-
all the time, for real.
Johnny Lee, I'm going to let you on a secret in Georgetown. There was an opening match,
Yep.
which was Bobby Blade just about every night.
Yep.
There was a main event, which was Rated X about every night. But in all aspects of your wrestling show, that's your two main events right there, baby.
Exactly.
Yep.
See, he thought I was going to dog him
I
out.
thought he
Yeah,
was.
he thought so.
He thought I was going to dog him.
See, it shows what he thinks about you.
Look, we had them little old kids running around there sucking pacifiers, 7, 8-year-old, carried on like they lost.
That's right.
I was scared of them. They jumping 3 rows back in the bleachers, man.
That's right.
Woo! Hey, I was on fire. Look at this Black
Hobo Joe.
Scorpion guy.
He just pushed him away, and now he's back on him.
Yeah, he's a fighter. Look at him. He ain't giving up.
Yeah, he's trying his best. Oh, but he almost slipped up.
Yeah, that's a big old boy to be climbing
Exactly.
up on, though.
Yeah.
And Hobo Joe, he's about to come back, it looks like.
Oh,
Like
come
he's
on,
climbing,
ref.
like
See
he's
that
climbing a
referee.
tree or something, you know?
Referee 6. Uh-oh.
Referee
He
swings.
got,
Ooh.
nice atomic drop.
Inverted, even.
And now he's down on the ground.
What'd you think about it? Johnny Lee, I'm going to teach you how to do commentary. That was an inverted.
The inverted one.
Yeah, inverted. See, that's like Bobby Blade. He's
Yeah.
inverted.
Inverted.
Just so.
Oh, that's a nice big
You don't
old
know
knife
what the-
edge chop.
If you don't know what that means, he's inverted.
Oh, no.
Bobby, it's true.
I'm just saying now.
I came on here as a guest, as an employee of AMW, and I'm being harassed and tormented by Rated X.
That's only I can do. That's only I can do.
Admit it.
Uh-oh.
Admit, Bobby, you like it.
Look here, what's he going for?
Oh, he tried to pick him up for a Samoan drop, it looked like.
He just clotheslined him right
But he
there.
got two-arm clothesline.
That looked like that was in the throat, too.
Yep. Now he's laying down.
Uh-oh, where's he going? Get
Going
out of the
up
way,
top.
Squigs.
He's going right up onto the middle rope.
Squigs is in the way. Look at him.
You got to move, Siggy. Oh,
Oh.
Jumped right into a
got
boot.
caught.
Right into a boot.
And now, Black Scorpion's up.
That's what you call
Oh.
You
Oh, he tried to pick him
discombobulate
up
a
again.
man. You discombobulate him right there.
Yep. But it was not enough to pick him
Uh-oh.
up.
Got him
Oh,
goozled.
no.
Look at that.
Choke slam.
Got the goozle.
Oh, my gosh. Did you see that?
Whoop, Scorpion. Later.
Did the ring boards just jump up?
I think they did.
And
3.
for your second match of the
Woo.
night, Hobo Joe wins with a choke slam. That
Very-
was not enough for him to pick up Hobo Joe.
Yeah, very,
He tried
very
twice.
impressive.
Yeah, Black Scorpion seen his better days.
Yep. He
Yo.
thought they was going to.
I remember when he wrestled Sting at Starrcade 90.
I remember too.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. They tried saying that was Ric Flair. I was like, it was Ric Flair the whole time?
Look at them T-shirts.
Be sure to pick up your Stan Sierra and Kyle Maggard t-shirts.
No. Pick up the
on
AMW
Pro
shirts.
Wrestling Tees.
Die.
What was it? Appalachian Mountain Wrestling / Out Mountain.
Yeah, ProWrestlingTees.com
Wesley Vaughn said, a southpaw choke slam for the W.
for the W.
And Ryan Mosley, a.k.a. Ryan Mo from
Go back,
Podcast,
hey, go
said,
back up and see what J.R. Rock said. What J.R. Rock said.
he said, what about you hitting J.R. Rock in the back with Higgins? What's up with that?
Who's he talking about?
Oh,
Who you talking about, J.R.?
Look here. Bo James, Mega Destroyer, Chris Michaels.
That's right.
Let me run him down. Marty Clay, Rhino, right there. He just, he put Chris
good
Crow.
old names.
I love
Chris
Bo.
Crow, that was you. Got your spine got inverted there.
I love Bo James.
That's right.
Look at old Judas Maggard.
That's right.
Judas.
Of course, he had to put himself last inside the video package, right?
Who? Maggard.
Mr. Maggard wants to look like he's the best.
Here we go. Spring tour. Jackson on the 12th. McKee on the 17th. Fleming
and
Neon on the 3rd. And Hazard right there on the 17th.
Of May.
May 17th.
That's right.
March. April. Let's see what we got. April.
Ramo says.
April 12th. April 17th. McKee,
That's
Kentucky,
right.
Jackson, Kentucky. Weekend of Champions.
Did you have to
Good
count
name.
that out?
No, listen to me. I was sitting there thinking, who are we going to see? Bob Bolton Jr.
That's going to be a good one.
Hey. Bob Blake, did you say that like Pez did?
You want me to?
I do.
Bob Orton Jr.
Yeah.
Is that like it?
Yeah, that was close.
Does he have his cast
Come on,
inside
Johnny
your
Leroy,
imagination?
you say it now.
Bob Orton Jr.
No, you got to be louder.
You gotta.
Yeah.
Gotta.
Bob Orton Jr.
Hey, replay of the week. Look here.
That's right. Here we go. Let's see
Let's
it.
see. Oh, look
Marty
there.
Clay and
Look
oh,
there.
that's from War Games.
War Games, Marty Clay.
We were there. Look at that. See, look,
what
Mr.
is
Higgins.
That,
Yep.
well, it's a
Yeah.
War Games. Anything goes.
Look.
But here's the thing. Misery is who helped them get that win.
Well, it doesn't matter if the referee saw it or not. Anything goes in a War Games cage match. And
Look
you
at
know
old
this.
Judas. Old Judas got the, hey, like again, Sierra does the dirty work.
And he got the
Exactly.
win.
And
He,
Maggard gets the win.
yeah,
Exactly.
He got the what?
Win.
Yeah, that's the big W.
He only
Because
got the
he
W
cheated.
because
Cheated.
Misery.
Cheated.
Doesn't
Exactly.
matter. Doesn't matter. He got the W for the team.
Anytime ACW wants Ramo to grace them, who's ACW? It's AMW. To grace them with their presence on commentary, let's make it happen.
Ryan
And then-
Mosley trying to take my job. Man,
I
what's
know,
up with
right?
this?
What's up with that? And
Has he got a rated X voice?
do you got ready X voice,
By the
Ramo?
way, does he got a rated X voice?
I don't
Oh,
think
look
so.
at there. There's A. Dick Vickers, the premier manager
Look at this cat.
for Nick
J.R. Rock
Hamrick.
I'm
said
talking about what's on his head.
that is a wig.
That's his hairstyle.
No, that is a wig.
Look at that.
He grew that hair. I gave him the Rogaine for him to grow it.
I don't believe you, Bobby. It looks like a wig to me.
Look here.
A toupee.
You see handsome Nick Hamrick going around the ringside area right there with his manager,
Uh-oh.
A. Dick Vickers.
J.R. Rock said, I'll give you a punch in the mouth, Bobby. How does that gift
For
sound?
what?
Yes.
What did I do?
Dead in the mouth, JR. Thursday night.
He already beat me to death with that strap back in 2012, 2011.
Dylan Scott Stacy says, that's quite the head of hair. You're telling me.
Hey, Nick Hamrick.
I taught him how to,
Yep.
I taught A. Dick Vickers how to style his hair. I taught Nick Hamrick how to style his hair. I used to have hair just like his.
So you say that you wore a toupee as well?
No, I didn't wear it.
Oh, he fell in the ring.
No,
What was that?
Those
That was
aren't
like Bobby Blade.
those aren't regulation ropes.
What do you mean?
Bobby.
They're sitting up a little bit higher than a normal ring would.
Look, something we ain't even touched on tonight, Bobby Blade. AMW made the purchase
Yes.
of one New South Wrestling.
They
too.
absolutely
That's
did.
changed the landscape of Kentucky wrestling.
Yep, they got control of the video library, and
Yes.
AMW is posting some of those videos on their Facebook page as well as YouTube as well. Make sure you go check them out. New South Wrestling has a bunch of great footage, a bunch of great shows and everything. You'll see people like Booker T on there. You'll see Rhino as well. A lot of people. Lord Crew, former New South Wrestling champion, Matty Ice. Everything, you'll see me. You'll see Picture Perfect Jordan Cage, my best friend in the whole wide world.
Bless
Who
his
by
heart. Bless
by
his
the-
heart's all I got to say.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well,
He,
you take it however you want to.
we get.
I know how you'll take it, though.
No, you don't. Me and Jordan
Look
Cage
here.
get along
Look
great.
got
at
Marty
Marty
Clay.
Clay's what I'm talking about. Look at him.
That's a star right there.
He is a star.
Calm down. Calm
with
down, Johnny
the
Lee.
with the Vietnam.
Don't be like Giselle Clizark and have his man crush going on. That's all I'm saying.
But Marty Clay is someone that you should be looking out for
Come
if you're
on,
an
Bobby
AEW
Blade.
fan.
You're supposed to comment here.
I am commenting.
You ain't making no comments.
Yes, I am.
Jacob Ratliff commented, he said, J.R. Rock and Bobby Blade on the pod Thursday will be epic.
Epic.
Does
Yeah,
that
it'd be
mean
epic.
does that mean that he wants to see you get punched out of the mouth as a gift?
No, JR's not going to punch me.
You sure about that? 'Cause
Yeah.
It sounded like he was pretty serious.
Look at the physique of Nick Hamrick and how it puts to shame the physique of Marty Clay.
Are you watching what we are?
Yeah, it's right here. It's right in front of me.
When'd you get glasses last?
It's been about 20 years, but they're still good.
That explains everything.
No. A. Dick Vickers has got Nick Hamrick in the gym every single day. He's got him putting him through his physical regimen.
Yeah, I ain't gonna sell the man short. He's in great shape. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you said his body was better than Marty's.
It is. It's obvious. Just take a look at the two.
What are you talking about? Are you checking out Nick
Come on.
Hamrick?
There's Nick Hamrick right there.
Johnny
There's
Leroy,
Marty
come
Clay
on.
right there.
Tell him about your man crush. Come on, Jizzo.
He's checking them out. I'm telling you, Marty
Look,
Clay.
Wait a minute.
I told you that was
Hold
a
on
wig.
a second. No, wait
It's
a minute.
toupee.
No, that's not a toupee.
It's a dead cat.
No, the
It's a dead
referee.
cat toupee.
No, the referee pulled the hair out of his head.
Look,
He's going to have to go to the hospital now and get it surgically repaired.
You mean like a guy I know that had plugs?
Who's that?
I don't know, but I knew a guy that had plugs one time.
Was he patriotic?
He was.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
Come.
Waist lock. We got ourselves a
Look.
waist lock already.
Look here, baby. Look at Marty Clay. Look at the technical.
Getting out of it.
Look at the technical
Wrist
wrestling.
lock.
Illegal hold right
Hey.
there. He's thinking about
How's
choking
that
him.
illegal?
He's thinking about choking him.
Right now, he's thinking, I'm going to put this guy dead man's curve, baby.
Exactly. But, Bobby, how can he be thinking about he's going to choke this man if he's got him inside a perfectly placed wrist lock?
Marty Clay's always thinking about choking somebody or cheating somebody, any way that he can, any way that he can get away with it. He's thinking right now of how he can distract the referee so he can low blow Nick Hamrick.
Do you know who Nick Hamrick reminds me of from years past, Bobby Blade?
Who?
A guy that we wrestled many times, Rick Gibson.
Yeah, he
That's
does.
That's who he reminds me of.
Yep.
Rock and roll.
Nice drop kick by Marty Clay.
Kicked him right dead in the mouth, baby.
Yes, he did.
Rick Valentino.
Valentino, can you beat? Hey, I remember one night, Bobby. Woo! Hey, you remember them days, don't you?
I do.
Look at Hammer.
Those fans
Oh,
love
right
this
there.
match right now.
Look at that.
See right there, that could have been highly illegal. Anytime the referee, has to administer a count, that it's something illegal. Marty Clay should have left the man alone, let him get his breath back, let him get back in the ring under his own power. But no, he had to go out there and clothesline the man off of the apron, and then now he's firing up on his head.
How long's he got to get back in the ring?
He's got a 10 count.
Got to
All right.
check out. That's right.
So Hamrick was at 8.
Yeah.
All right. So Marty Clay just going to help him back in there. Look,
Exactly.
He wasn't. No, see right there. That's what should have happened right there. He should have let Nick Hamrick get in, break the count, get right back out, get a little bit more of his win back.
And that's not how it goes, Bobby.
That is how
You
it
gotta
goes.
stay on him.
I've been doing this 35 years.
You mean you've been cheating for 35 years?
I resemble that remark.
Exactly.
What?
And look at that. He gets a.
Are you telling me you was never a biz baby fizz ace?
For a little while,
Okay, well,
but it was always a flizz-op.
I guarantee that.
Yeah.
And look at that. After he got his leg caught, Nick Hamrick was able to
Johnny
knock
Lee,
him down.
Reed, boy, Reed, what you doing?
But you see,
This is this Diego guy.
you saw
He
what?
said, Bobby and Jimmy, I'm sorry y'all had to deal with my brother Party Man Cam.
Don't know who that is.
He was never in the right mind.
I have no
But
clue.
you two are legends, and I look up to legends.
He-
Party
what?
Man Cam needs to leave me alone
He said
at
he
the
looks up to
EWA
legends.
shows.
What is it?
Exactly.
Who is it?
Some guy named Diego Santiago Leonardo.
Party Man Cam.
Yeah, some Parzak.
Are we not going to comment on A. Dick Vickers getting kicked by Marty Clay?
He should have.
He was minding
He
his
should
own
have been.
business on the floor, and Marty Clay comes over there and just puts the boot to him and knocked the man down.
Oh.
He deserved that, Bobby, with his fake
How
haircut.
did he deserve that?
Woo!
He has no hair.
Look at Marty
And he was-
Clay lay them chops in there,
That
baby.
was so badass. Those chops, I felt some chops. Tuppy has the hardest chop inside the game.
Now, how you know that? You ever took one
Yes.
Yeah.
from
He-
Tuffy?
Yeah,
Yes.
he actually has.
On this show.
Yep.
You ain't never had one from Billy Marino.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I've also had Tuppy Juniors. And Tuppy Juniors is pretty good, too.
You ain't listening to me. You've never had one from Billy Marino.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's
what do you
still
mean,
alive.
Is he still alive?
Where's he from?
Shelbyville, baby.
Yeah.
Shelbyville, Kentucky.
He was an amazing competitor back in his day. Former ICW talent, Bill Martin. Later became Stallion. Billy Marino, former multiple-time MWA heavyweight champion.
And ICW.
Nice.
Rookie of the year. Yep.
Nice.
Rookie of the year.
And for those that don't know what ICW is, I suggest they go look up.
Championship Wrestling.
Yep.
Exactly.
He's had many, many matches with Macho Man himself, Randy
Yep.
Savage.
And that's before Macho Man ever went to WWF.
Yep, exactly. I've wrestled Billy Marino many times as well. I haven't wrestled Steve as many times as I did Billy, though.
Me either. No.
Yeah, just a few times with Steve, but Billy I was in there a bunch with.
Oh, Nick's got him around the head. Oh,
Oh,
nice
man.
Enziguri. By Marty Clay to Nick Hamrick.
What do
Yep.
you call that?
Enziguri.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said something else.
And look at that. He's getting the crowd pumped. He's telling them,
It's
damn, it's
over,
curved.
baby.
Here it comes.
Look
Oh, he's got him set up
That's
here.
a great
Oh,
push.
wait a minute. He went out. He up
Raked
and
his
over,
eyes,
though.
though.
Yep.
Oh, man.
No, it was legally, though. I mean, because
Legally?
the referee didn't see it, so it's legal.
He didn't see it because he made sure that he wasn't going to see it.
There's a big knee.
Here it comes. Nice punch to the gut. Nice stomp. Giving him a mud hole stomp beside the corner. Now he's telling the referee to stop.
Butthole stomp.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
He's getting on the referee for his biased officiating this match so
Going
far.
for a bulldog.
Oh, yeah.
One-handed.
Just drove him through the mat right there, face down. Going for the cover
That's not
now.
enough to get the win, though.
2.
Only got a 2 count.
What's that guy doing still wearing his wig? We all just saw his head.
Excuse me, that is not just some guy. That is A. Dick Vickers. He is the premier manager of managers of the current crop.
Until he proves himself,
He has
I will
proved
not
himself.
give him a name.
He has proved himself. He manages Nick Hamrick everywhere he goes.
He got a bald head and he's wearing a fake hairpiece.
What's the bald head?
Ooh. What a move.
You got something against bald people?
I'm bald too.
Put that hat back on. I can't see.
Golly.
Bald people.
Woo. Look at Marty Clay. He's on fire right now, baby.
You know, I've actually got a few hairs myself.
A few. You got a few, yeah. But I got more than you do.
Where at? I just saw your bald head.
Golly. Don't make me go ham up in here on Thursday. I'm coming
Just
back.
remember,
I'm
yeah,
coming back.
Just remember, J.R. Rock said he might give you a punch to the mouth
As long as he don't bring that stupid strap.
Are you reading? You reading anything?
No, he's
now I
not
am.
reading anything.
Twitch has wanting breakfast. Oh, that's nothing to read. That's what you call a spam bot on
Look at there. Look at there.
Twitch.com.
Look at there.
Oh, is that like that Party Man Cam?
Yep,
Look at that. Did you not?
is.
Are you not paying attention? Did you see
That
the
was-
display of strength that Nick Hamrick just did right there?
He got lucky.
He held the man up in a suplex, vertical suplex for like 5 or 6 seconds, and then dropped him back down, letting all that blood rush to his head before he takes the big
Two
crash
count.
to the mat.
2 count.
And it was not enough to get the pin. Because Mark Clay just kicked out. And now Marty and him's got to get back up.
Nick Hamrick is a world-class competitor. You know, Marty Clay just got back from Vietnam. You know, like X said earlier, he's going to Japan. You know when that's going to be?
I didn't see any dates on it yet.
Yep.
It'll be awesome when he does, though.
Yep. He's now world-traveled.
Nick's
so.
going up to the top rope. Marty's back to his feet. Comes off
Oh,
a big
look at
drop
that.
kick. Oh, but
He didn't get all of it, though.
he
You
didn't
know,
because Marty Clay's still on his feet.
Yeah, he got. I think he got 1 foot there, but he's taking the worst end of that. Actually,
Joe Hamlin said, "Good evening, guys."
I like Joe Hamlin.
Hello,
Oh,
Joe.
here we go. Dead man's curve.
That's
Oh.
boom,
Got him.
nailed him.
Planted him.
It's over with. 1, 2, and 3.
That's it.
Marty Clay just put an exclamation point onto this match.
Well, that's your first main event in AMW Showdown history.
That's right.
Look at Marty's chest, how red it is from them chops.
Oh yeah.
Who's that guy right there handing that mic in?
Don't know.
Sticks.
Oh, Sticks.
Yep.
He gave the mic to him.
Oh, Sticks Griffin.
Heck yeah.
Hall of Fame referee.
Heck yeah.
Oh, he talking smack too, baby. Marty gonna tell him all about it.
Yep. We know who he wants, though.
challenge.
There it goes. He's laying out that
He
challenge.
laid the challenge out, Bobby Blade.
Well, he's making a mistake if you ask me.
How's that a mistake? He's letting them know. I want a piece of you.
Look here.
Oh.
Look here. Here he
Oh,
comes.
look at this, though.
Oh, loudmouth.
Wait, loudmouth, that's Mr. Champ to you, sir.
He's got Mr. Higgins
That ain't
with him.
Mr. Champ to me.
How has he been holding that towel?
Look at
though?
him. Run that mouth.
He is the second longest reigning champion in Kentucky pro wrestling history.
Look.
Only behind Dale TNT Man.
Look who's behind him here.
Oh my God!
Oh, Judas Maggard.
And he's got stands there, standing behind him because apparently he got to protect his boy.
Well,
He
you knew
didn't
they'd
ask-
both be out here, Johnny.
Exactly.
You knew it.
And what about their gang of cohorts? Because I ain't see them nowhere. I guess snakes
there.
don't stick together too long. Oh, now Kyle's got a microphone.
Well, here's what he's got to say. I mean, I'm sure he's going to impart some wisdom on the AMW crowd and also on Marty Clay as well.
Silver-tongued.
What?
Jackie Ratliff said, Marty Clay is a hell of a wrestler. We had a great match a couple months ago. It's awesome that he is heading to Japan. He deserves all success. That's right.
Yep.
And by silver-tongued Bobby Blade, I mean he's a serpent just like the devil. He'll spew all his lies to the
Kyle
crowd out
Maggard?
there.
Kyle Maggard.
That's right.
You won't say it to his face.
I would.
Hey, he got a bag of apples. He ain't
Exactly.
gonna get Marty to bite them, but he's got a bag of apples.
Exactly.
Look at him.
Talking his smack.
That's not funny.
That is funny.
That is not funny.
I'm going to steal it next time.
And J.R. Rock said, I doubt it. Notice that Marty Clay didn't ask for two of them to come out there, and now they're both inside the ring while he's just by himself.
A revelation's getting ready to take place, so. Marty, you know they ain't gonna tell the truth.
Exactly.
They gonna lie.
No, they're not.
They gonna lie about it.
They always lie.
Who's this guy?
Look out now.
Here comes Ready X.
Wait a minute. How are you here and there at the same time?
I'm amazing, baby.
Oh, my God.
That's right.
I'm bodacious.
That's me.
Oh, my bad.
Bodacious Bobby Blade.
Teleporting.
Look here.
And look at that. You got Ready X out of the ring with Marty Clay, and then you got these two bozos.
You can't talk about X like that.
Not X. The other two.
Yeah, bozos.
Kyle Maggard and Stan Zera.
Man.
Looking like bozos.
Look.
No, they don't.
I'm laying it down to them.
See that? I see Stan Zera shaking inside his boots. And now, look at that.
Look how
Kyle
pretty.
Maggard got all the way back because
Look
he
how
knew what was
pretty.
about to happen.
You're going to have to get a new camera because that camera broke, apparently.
Oh, man.
Look here. Weekend of Champions, baby. Saturday.
That's right.
April 12th, 7 o'clock.
We're gonna
Breathitt
be
County
there.
High School.
And we're going to make it there.
Jackson, Kentucky.
Hell yeah. We've been to Jackson, Kentucky.
You hear what I'm telling him, Johnny Leroy?
That's right. It's going to be
I said he
damn
gonna
good
be
show.
there and he gonna bring that belt.
That's right. Listen to them try to talk their smack.
Oh yeah, they trying to browbeat me a little bit, but it ain't gonna happen because I'm the man that lays the law down.
Exactly.
When the law's got to be laid and the fire's got to be played, Rated X is the man that lays it out, Bobby
Exactly.
Blade.
That's terrible.
It is not.
Dylan
here.
Scott
I'm
Stacy
telling
said
them.
two places at once. Laugh
Woo.
out loud. I mean, it's true. He's here,
Dylan,
and he's
hey,
there.
Not only am I pretty on your screen, baby, I'm pretty up here next to Johnny Lee.
And look at that. You're laying down the law, and your man inside that ring can say anything about it.
Look at that jacket.
as a splendid jacket.
That's the worst jacket I've ever seen.
You've lost your ever-loving mind.
I bet you
Bobby, that is fast.
when you buy a jacket like that, you probably get a free bowl of soup.
Oh.
It looks good on you, though.
Three-way match.
Ooh, I like the
A
sound of that.
three-way dance, if you will. Woo!
That's right.
It's going to be Marty Clay. It's going to be Stan Sierra, and it's going to be Judas, baby.
What?
I got the phone call that night, and they said, make the match, X. Make the match for Weekend of Champions.
Oh, wait a minute. They're in the same stable together.
Doesn't matter. It's a three-way.
Hey, if Stan Sierra wants to keep that belt, if Kyle Maggard wants that belt, if Marty Clay wants it, one man going to walk out of there with that title. One man.
That's right.
See? Turn the tables on them, baby.
Exactly. Kyle Maggard don't look too happy about that. That's right.
But how'd he do it?
Exactly.
Cleanly.
Cleanly.
Yeah.
Listen what I'm telling them. Maggard, if you want that heavyweight title, you're going to have to beat Stan. Stan, you want to keep that heavyweight title, you got to beat Marty. Stan,
Right.
you're going to have to beat Maggard.
That's right.
3. Oh, my God.
Look at that.
Yeah. Look here, fighting back,
Look at that.
baby.
He's a
Look,
fighter.
fighting back. Look, fighting back's what
That's
I'm
right.
saying.
He
Woo!
got him.
Hey, Marty.
Oh, come on.
Look at there, though.
Of
Look what
course.
happens.
Hey, they just got the back of their cohorts. That's all there is to it. You know, a good crew looks out for every member.
5-on-1. That's all I'm saying.
A good crew looks out for every member.
4.5. I'll say
wait a minute.
You got the
Oh!
cavalry. Rhino and Zodiac the Mystic coming out with chairs.
Well, how come they didn't stay?
Why did they bring out chairs?
Exactly.
Well, it's 5-on-3.
Well, they got chairs.
4.5.
They could have fought them off.
Evened it up, baby.
But no, they sat there and they had to bring out some chairs.
No.
Look, you can see I ain't involved in all this fracas.
Exactly.
I'm smart. I get out of the way, Johnny
That's
Lee.
right. And look, Kyle Maggard and them, they're scared. They're outside.
I say, come on,
Gives
boys.
even odds.
You want to fight? Let's fight.
So you got Marty Clay in the ring next to Zodiac the Mystic, and they are accompanied with the big man, the man beast.
That's right.
Rhino.
Beast Rhino, baby.
The man with the gore.
Do you think you was going to see Rhino on this episode?
I didn't until I saw him.
What's
Big
that
name.
mean? Are you drinking over there?
No.
What's he doing?
A big name.
He's drinking.
It caught me by surprise when
Oh,
I
my
see a
bad.
big name.
Give you
Big
cotton
name.
mouth.
You saw me since 6 o'clock. I've been here since 6.
You're a big name.
I know.
No, that's a big name inside that ring.
I'm a big name too.
What about Ray
he's
Dex?
bigger.
19 time.
Oh, wait a minute.
Even
Hold
bigger
on.
than
Hey,
him.
look here, Showdown, baby. Showdown. Woo!
That's right.
Oh, what?
look at that.
DX.
DX.
That's
Oh,
May
man.
17th, 2025.
What's that about?
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
It's right. Nobody knows. Well,
Oh, man.
Well, what'd you think of the first episode of AMW Showdown?
That was a hell of an episode.
Wasn't it? It was, wasn't it?
it was off
Yes,
the
it
charts,
was.
boys. Off
From
the
the top
charts.
to bottom.
That's what the young kids say. It's off the chizane.
That's right. And then seeing that DX at the end there,
Yep.
May 17th,
Yep.
2025,
Yep.
nobody wants to miss that show.
Nope.
I think that they better get their asses in gear and get on down.
Well, DX. Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
Triple H.
Yep.
Was Hornswoggle in DX?
Oh, my
A little
God.
while, yeah.
Okay.
So was Boogeyman.
who?
Boogeyman.
Hey, he was at Caverna. Oh, look
Yeah,
at
that's
JR.
right.
Look at JR.
We're
That's
on to
right.
we're on to a different video. Got
Yep.
autoplay going on here.
But
so.
yeah, that was the first episode in the Showdown series.
And the thing is every single Tuesday night at 7 p.m. on the AMW YouTube channel, you're going to see action just like that, and it's only going to get bigger and it's going to get better as the shows roll on. It's going to be an amazing next few
AMW
weeks.
AMW Weekend of Champions said, "Kiss our asses, Marlboro." And then Dylan Scott Stay said, "The chairs and equalizer."
That's
He's right.
He evened things up, didn't it?
That's right.
Who else you got over there?
We also got Bobby Green. He said, "What's up, uncles?"
Bobby
What's
Green,
up?
lean mean.
Yeah, little Bobby. What's up,
Little
man?
Bobby.
Heck yeah, we had Bobby Green Sr. in
Woo.
here before,
Hey.
too.
Yep.
Was this AMW Showdown
Yes.
on Tuesday? Was it not? Hey, spectacular, boys.
It was.
It was.
It was a fantastic production. Everybody involved should be proud of themselves. From Aaron Rose as the producer to everybody in the office needs to be, give yourselves a round of applause because
Yes.
that was a fantastic production
Exactly.
right there.
Give Rated X a hand clap,
That's
boy.
right.
What's wrong with you?
Putting
That's
himself
right. Freddie
over
X
again.
is
Look here.
the man.
Woo, 19-time MWA.
That's right.
19.
Bobby Blade.
What?
Were you ever a 19-time NWA champion?
No.
MWA.
Hey, I was a former 7-time light heavyweight champion, though, and I hold the record of how many times that somebody's held that title.
Hey, that's nice.
Give it up for him. Give it up for him. He was.
I don't think that you're actually proud of me, Johnny Lee.
Well, Bobby, you're not held it 19 times like he has. He held 19 times the NWA
that's a record.
championship.
That's a feat unto itself, Johnny Lee. A feat.
Exactly.
Look here. There's Coach John Noble. Coach John Noble,
That's
baby.
right. And also,
No telling who you can see
that's right.
right here at AMW. That's all I got to say.
And then this Thursday, be sure to tune in because we're going to have J.R. Rock and Bobby Blade, Lone Wolf himself, back in studio with a special guest, Chris Noble.
And you won't have to hear the mouth of Rated X at all. That's going to be
Oh,
a
I'm
blessing.
calling in.
That's going to be
I'm calling in.
That's going to be a blessing on your
I'm going
ears.
to call in. I'm going to
That's
call
right.
in. Tell J.R. Rock. Ain't going to be like some of these guys. You say you retiring, you done.
Bobby,
Win, lose, or draw.
Who's
done.
that?
Look at what is going on here. What is
Bobby
that?
Green just said, so he lost it 19 times.
No.
Hey,
What do you
he's
mean?
right. He is right. You did lose it 19 times. Thank you, Bobby Green,
Bro,
for being the.
see, this is how goofy y'all are.
No.
I lost it 20 times, you morons. I won it 19.
No.
Golly, what is wrong with these people, Johnny Leroy?
I know, right? And then Dylan Scott said, that's a shame. That's a shame what?
What's a shame?
What do you mean, Dylan?
Dylan,
What's a shame?
Bobby Blade sitting here, or Rated X ain't gonna be here.
That's probably what he meant.
What's going on this?
What
I
have
have
you
no
got-
idea.
what
What
you got
is
planned?
this? Because now that the Showdown series is ended, it's AMW TV from 3 years ago. Who are these people? Why is there a guy with a clown mask on?
I thought that was you and Nice Guy Andy.
That's NiceGuyAndy for sure with the clown mask.
Yeah, that's who that is.
But that looks like Mario. Mario Brothers.
Mario and Luigi.
Hey,
Except they
we
got the
used to
colors
wrestle
wrong.
with a guy named Super Mario.
Yeah, we did.
That is
yeah,
true.
he's
Hell
still
yeah.
around too. He's still around.
Nice.
Hey, he owned a bunch of pizza joints.
Nice.
Yep.
He used to come with Boogie Woogie Man, had some
Hell
Jim
yeah.
Bowles.
Super nice guy. Super
Yeah,
Hell
nice.
yeah.
super guy.
Yep.
But guys, also don't forget, March 15th, Horse Cave, Kentucky, the Converted Super Show will be happening yet again.
Who's gonna be there?
Coco, beware.
Woo, the Birdman gonna be there. Sexy
That's
Stan,
right.
hey, there's gonna be a lot of AMW stars gonna be there. Sexy Stan Sierra, old Judas, Kyle Maggard's gonna be there. Also, you got the Sneaky Snake, Eric Porter, he gonna be there. Cash Jackson's gonna be there.
I haven't seen him forever.
And the UCW Legacy of Respect Hall of Fame that night. None other than Smooth, Johnny Spade, Miss Hollywood. The Boogie Woogie Boy, Gary Valiant,
Yeah.
is going in. The Wild Boys, Ben Jordan, Steve Neely's going in. There's more, guys. I can't even, of course, my little old pea brain can't fathom it, man. But it's going to be a phenomenal night right there at the Super Show, number 25.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
It's gonna be great.
Terry England does a fantastic job with that Super Show right there at Caverna, baby.
That's right. Good man. He leaves me voice messages all the time.
Look, read over there, boy. Come on.
Now we got Dylan Scott saying, no, Ready X. That's the shame. Laugh out loud. Bobby Green said, I
no,
figured you
he's
retired
saying
with it.
because Rated X is not going to be here Thursday night. That's a shame.
And then Bobby
That's
Green
what he's
said,
saying.
Wow.
Bobby Green said, I figured you retired with it.
Hey, I slept with that belt every night.
I believe it.
Every Sunday night I went home from Georgetown, Kentucky. I was victorious. I had that belt right on my shoulder, baby. I could sleep like
That's
a little
right.
baby. By
You're
hook
champion.
or crook, 19-time MWA heavyweight champion.
Mostly
that's
by
a feat.
crook.
Huh?
Mostly by crook.
No, come
By
on,
crook.
man.
You cheated Doug Vines out of that. I'll tell you, you cheated Chris Hayes out of that belt.
Never.
I remember you started riots.
Doug
You-
and I were tag team champions, MWA tag team champions
You
together.
cheated Wolfie D out of that belt.
Hey, were me and you ever tag team champions together?
No, but we.
You were too heavy. I couldn't pack you, baby.
No. We took on Rob the Bomb Williams and Wildcat Chris Harris.
We did. Me and Chris Harris was tag team champions.
Heck
Yep.
yeah.
How come me and you would never tag team?
Because you wouldn't tag with me.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't get that because we wrestled the rock and rolls together,
No, we did.
and I won that match for us.
Yeah.
Dale Bass called
Did
it
you
right
give
down
him-
the middle.
And he said that you gave him this, Bobby.
I
You gave
didn't
him
give
the symbol.
Yo, the winners of the match, Bobby Blade and Rated X.
The team of Pretty Nasty.
That's right.
Well, since we're plugging dates, I'm going to plug all my dates.
Hell yeah, do it.
Plug 'em.
The ones that are public knowledge right now. These aren't all the dates I've got. I've got like 19 bookings coming up over the next couple of months.
You gonna
But-
kill the towns?
Yeah, I might. But they once dates become public,
I threw him off, Johnny Leroy.
Yep.
once the dates become public, I will be posting them on the thing. Coming up March the 6th, I will be back here on the Nice Guy Andy podcast with J.R. Rock and Chris Noble. March the 16th, I'll be at AMW Sunday Showdown in Ironton, Ohio at the FTC Art of Grappling Arena.
Grappling.
March 22nd, I will be at the Elite Wrestling Alliance Prime 14 in Danville, Kentucky.
EWA.
Yep,
That's right.
awesome. Jenny Rogers Community Center. April the 5th, I will be with Generation Next Pro Wrestling, the 4th anniversary show in Cynthiana, Kentucky at the City Hall Gym.
As Bill Fryman used to say, Synthan, baby.
Cynthiana, yeah.
That's right.
And then May the 2nd, I will be with Generation Next Pro Wrestling Ladies Night in Paris, Kentucky at the Bourbon
You don't
County
wanna miss
High
that.
School. And then June the 21st, I will be in Somerset, Kentucky at the Center for Rural Development to get inducted into the Professional Wrestling Legacy Hall of Fame. And that's not all. Like I said, once the dates are made public by the promotions themselves and everything, I'll also add on to that. I've got a lot more here that I've got that I can't tell you just yet. Can't release them just yet until it's made public by the promotions.
That's right.
That's right.
Come see me while I'm still alive.
Read us.
That's
Johnny
right.
Lee, come on, boy.
And now we got Bobby Green over here. He said, all props to you. I loved watching you working on Sundays when I was growing up. But he didn't say anything about Bobby Blade.
What about that?
Yeah, he didn't say Bobby Green. Bobby Green, what about me? You putting over X but not me? Come
Hey.
on, dude. As Bear would say, come on, dude.
Hey, man.
Come on, dude.
Hey, look at all the guys that came to watch us in Georgetown that went on to have great careers and good professional wrestlers.
Yep.
Great professional wrestlers.
Yep.
Chucky Smooth was over there.
Yep.
The Greens, both. Bobby and Donnie both was over there. Hey, Big Al.
Yep.
Big Al and Bear watched us, man.
Heck yeah, he did.
All those guys have told me at one time or another, hey, we used to come to Georgetown. It was the place to be on Sunday nights, man.
Now, let me ask you this. Did you wrestle with all the greens, the older greens and the younger greens? Because I did. I've worked with all of them.
You know, I don't know if I ever got to wrestle with Little Donnie and Little Bobby.
Yeah.
I'm not certain. I know I did a bunch of stuff when we went to Mount Sterling.
Yeah.
That's where we formed the original Gentleman's Club
Yep.
with Gentleman Jim Chadrick. Rest in peace,
Yep.
Jimbo. Love
Yep.
you, baby.
Yep.
Hey, we had the greatest crews, though, wherever we'd go, man.
Yeah. And the thing was, too, is, when people talk about the MWA in Georgetown, Kentucky, it was more than just Georgetown. We were all over the place. All over the place, multiple days a week and everything, and it was great, man. It was like, I've had it described to me as like being run in like a mini territory.
Oh, it was,
Yeah.
man. We would start on Thursday night and go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
Johnny Lee, it's no joke, man. I was coming down I-75 one night. I look over, and the dude's got a ball bat out the window chasing me down I-75.
Yeah.
Another guy had a hammer hanging it out the window, shaking it at me. Daring me to pull over.
Yep, I've had to have multiple police escorts out of town and everything because the thing is, we tell all these younger guys about these riots we used to be in and everything, and they look at you like we're lying, like we have 3 heads or something like that. No, riots were a commonplace thing back in the day.
Hey, you couldn't have thin skin
Exactly.
and wrestle in Georgetown,
Exactly.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Because they'd call you everything but a white man or a black man or a yellow man or a red man. They would call you everything. But man, that was part of the business.
That's right.
That was a great time. Not saying that the current time isn't great because it is.
It is.
But also too, that was our time that we look back on it very fondly.
Exactly.
That's when we were on top. That's when we were.
Bobby
stars.
Green said, "Blade, I ain't got nothing bad to say about you. And yes, X, you and Danny tagged against me and Donnie, and I was a nervous wreck."
Where was that at? Little Bobby, where did we do that match at?
Where was it at, Bobby Green?
That'd be, I guess, Danny Fargo.
I'm guessing Fargo. Me and Fargo.
Was that UWA?
I don't know, because, see, me and Fargo tag team one time down in Glensboro, but I don't think it was against them. Down there.
That's right. Yeah,
Sterling.
Was it Sterling?
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot about when Fargo went to Glensboro for a little bit. He was there for what, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And that was really about it, wasn't it?
Yep. Yep.
I remember being in Glensboro for the CWA, and me and Terry Valiant, Brad Moore, we were sitting in the crowd and we were talking to Donnie Jr., Bobby Jr. And we're sitting there talking to him, and then all of a sudden we just get up while we're talking to him and we go run in the ring and attack Terry Allen and Mike Ford, I believe who it was.
Nice.
And we never told, we never said anything to the Greens about it. We were going to do that. We just got up and took off running.
Hey, it's a wonder they didn't join in with you, man.
I know it. But yeah, the 90s, man. The 90s were a great time, man.
He said Estill Street Jubilee.
Yep.
Man, that building was crazy too some nights. Woo!
You could see it even on the videos that we were watching that had the Jubilee.
Yeah. Some nights you go in there and it'd be jam-packed. I remember when we was in there with for Chris, the MWA, after they left Georgetown and went to Mount Sterling, and we brought Jerry Lawler in for the first night. First time ever.
Yeah.
And that place was jam-packed. You couldn't fit another person in there. And they even...
At the Jubilee?
At the Jubilee. They even added seats. You know where the stage was?
Yep.
They took the curtains down and moved them back or something. They took the curtains down because you had that wall that came in at an angle like this.
Yep.
And they put chairs up on the stage. And they went back even deeper, on the sides next to the walls. With another row of chairs, and they added chairs all the way to the back of the building.
Yeah.
And every single seat was in there, was filled in there.
Nice.
You could not get one more person in there. I think they had the fire marshal show up and say, "This is it. You can't, not one more person." So we had to start denying entry into the building and all that stuff. Man, it was jam packed in there. But that was the first time that we worked with Jerry Lawler. Was that show, and we brought him in a bunch of times after that, and he always did great for us.
Bobby Green said, X, when we was tagging against you all, Danny grabbed me and he hit me and asked why I wasn't selling. I didn't know he hit me.
Well, you should have not been asleep in there, man.
But yeah, the 90s was a hotbed for professional wrestling.
Yeah.
So was the early 2000s.
Yeah, the 90s, though, man, that was a completely different animal, man. I mean, it was like, you remember watching the promotions on TV, like the smaller promotions like Memphis and all that stuff? It was just like Memphis, except on a little bit smaller scale, Well, a lot smaller scale, but still. I mean, it was amazing time to be wrestling back then, man.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
People need to understand that.
Yeah.
I understand why the younger guys may think that you're lying whenever you talk about riots, because they've not experienced riots themselves.
Yeah, there's no more riots anymore. There's no more. I can't think of a time in the last 20 years maybe that I've seen or heard of a riot. It's like the crowds have calmed down and everything, but they used to be wild.
Yes, they were. Bob Green said, "Bullshit, X. Danny was so light."
What's he talking about? Light bread?
I don't know.
But yeah.
Fargo was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, you talk about guys, we brought up ICW earlier. You had guys like Doug Vines, Billy Marino, Danny Fargo. We also got to wrestle. I got to wrestle in Georgetown, Tony Falk.
Yeah. Tony Falk was a great guy. Yeah, he was a great guy.
Brought in George Weingroff.
Nice.
Yep.
You know, just those guys, man. If you didn't sit and just shut your mouth and listen, you were doing a disjustice to yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We brought in Steve Dahl for he didn't work for ICW, but we brought in Steve Dahl, who was also Stephen Dunn on WWF and everything. And I actually worked with him for a while in '95 down in Tennessee for the IWPA.
Yeah,
and he was a great guy. And
well done.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, one half of well done. And I mean, we had Wolfie D there. We had Tracy Smothers on a regular basis. We had guys.
God bless Tracy.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the best guys ever.
Ever.
So giving. But we had guys there on a regular basis that were future stars, future big names, you know, like the Monster Abyss, Wildcat Chris Harris, Larry D, you know, everybody, you know, big names, big future names. We had guys that were in the twilight of their careers coming back for one last run. We had, Hustler Rip Rogers was there. We had, Rip was awesome.
Yep.
Fargo and I Doug, myself, teamed against Fargo and Rip.
Yeah.
I was like a kid in a candy store.
Do you remember the matches that Ivory Nichols had with Rip Rogers?
Yes.
Those were phenomenal.
Yes.
Phenomenal. Ivory Nichols was so good.
And that's a name people don't know because Ivory was there for probably less than a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he kind of started that invasion of the Cincinnati guys coming down.
The Northern Wrestling Federation guys. Yeah. Did you ever work with Dale Mann?
With Dale? Yes. In Monticello.
Yeah. Did you?
Nice.
Where he was over like nobody's business.
Yeah, we did the thing. I remember we did the thing where I was in a faction. They had Billy Joe Travis came in, and he was there for about 2 months, right?
Yep.
He came in, and I worked with him I wrestled him the first night and got beat. And then beautiful Bobby J, wrestled him the next week and got beat. And then he came back and turned on Dale and took me and Bobby J under his wing, you know, as a faction. And we were his flunkies for a while. And that's when I got to work with Dale Mann. And I was scared to death because, you know, it was one of those deals where, you know, if you want me, you got to, you know, Dale, you got to go through this guy first and then this guy next week and blah, blah, blah. I was in there with Dale Mann, and if you didn't know Dale Mann and you've never seen Dale Mann, he's a big old burly mountain man, super strong, and, man, you did not want to get him mad because, golly, I've seen what he does. I've seen what he can do to people, you know, and everything, you know, once he actually gets mad. Had a good match with him. And but I was scared to death. I wish I had been able to work with Dale later on when I got more experience. You know?
Tim Griffin says, "Hello, brother," and Bobby Green said, "X and Blade, will you all do a show with Dad if I can get him up there?"
Yep.
You all have so many.
Yep.
No doubt.
Yep.
Stories.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
Tim Griffin too. Hello, brother.
Yeah, Timmy. What's up, Timmy?
Tim Boney.
You know,
Timmy
used to come to the shows. He was there every week in the crowd.
Concessions. He was doing concessions.
Well, he was there weekly as a fan, you know, before he got into the business, and then he went and did the concessions, and then he came in. Did he come in under Fargo, or was it the last part of
Fargo?
Dale? Came in under Fargo and came in as a referee and became one of the best referees, you know, in the state of Kentucky.
Guess where we were at first night?
Where?
Augusta, Kentucky.
Was that his first night?
That was his first night reffing.
Was that when I wrestled Bobby J and got yelled at by Fargo?
I don't know.
I can't go into details because it breaks the kid's fizz. So
well, Timmy reffed me and Doug.
Yeah,
and he was scared. He said, "I was scared to death, man." And he said, that was the easiest night of my life.
Bobby Green said, even get Tim there.
Yeah.
Timbo been going to the fairs with me, man.
Nice.
I saw Timmy and Corbin, just a couple weeks ago. The first time I'd seen Timmy in,
Yeah, he was down at Corbin for AMW.
15 or 20 years or something,
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And he still looks the same.
Still.
Ain't changed at all.
Definitely got to set
None.
that show up.
Yeah.
Timmy was Timmy was probably the best referee I was ever in the ring with.
Same thing that Bobby Green just said. Best referee they ever worked with.
Yeah, Tim was good, man.
I like Timmy. I like Bobby Brown. You remember Bobby Brown?
Oh, Bobby was good, too.
Yeah, Bobby
Yeah.
was awesome.
Bobby was real good.
Dallas Edwards.
Dallas
Really
was
good
a
referee.
kid. Yes.
Dally's good. I mean, who else? There was really good referees along the along the way, man. But
These new crop of refs that's coming up, like Dallas.
Yeah.
And you got Barnes' father that's
Yep.
good.
yeah.
Dustin's really good. Jonathan Barnes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's doing a damn good
super
job.
great guy.
Barnes is a great referee.
Yeah.
He needs to calm down and listen. Barnes, if you listening, listen, boy. Who else? Siggs. Siggs is
Yep.
good.
Yep.
Siggs does a good
Siggs.
job. So this guy reffing this match here, I know people can't see him,
Yeah.
but hold on. Denny Cooley's brother is who that is.
Is it
Heck
really?
yeah.
Denny Cooley.
Tim Griffin said, thank y'all, brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're welcome. We're telling the truth.
telling the truth.
Yeah.
I'll have to set that show up to get y'all, Bobby Green,
Yeah,
Tim in
you
here.
need to get Big Bobby in here. You need to get Dale Bass in here.
Yeah.
I've actually got Big Bobby's personal number, too.
Well, don't just call him up and try to sell him cheese, man. Just saying.
You know who inspired this, though? The sequin jackets and the hats.
Gentleman Jim.
Jim Chadwick.
Yep.
You ripping off my manager?
No, it's a tribute.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah.
Because he was one of the greatest managers in Kentucky. Still is.
Did you have the pleasure of ever seeing him live,
I wish I had gotten to see him live.
dude?
But then I watched some videos on him, and that's how I put together the black slacks, the pink socks underneath,
I think
the jacket, the hat. I had the gold jacket, the gold gloves.
Hey, we've watched our AMW. We've watched our ShowDown. Here on Tuesday night, and 13 weeks it's going to air, and then we'll be doing more.
Yep.
But it's going to run in 13 weeks. But then, you're going to see phenomenal wrestling there. You're going to see phenomenal wrestling, what Blade just said, EWA, Gen X, all these promotions.
Yep.
The USWF, UCW Fair Tour coming up.
Yep.
UCW, Caverna Super Show. Make your way down to Somerset to TCW. I was down there last month. Man, that
Phenomenal.
show from top to bottom was really good.
TCW.
Yes.
Yep.
I was down at TCW show July might have been the 5th or something like that of last year. It was right after my dad passed. I went down there and they did the Dale Man and Mike Man.
Oh, yeah. Russell, That was in Russell Springs.
Yeah,
Lake
yeah.
Fest. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yep. And that was great. That was a great night right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Bobby Green.
we'll be at Russell County Fair, Boyle County Fair, Lincoln County Fair, Jessamine County Fair, Pulaski County Fair,
Yep.
Western Kentucky State Fair, Hardin County for 3 nights, Breckenridge County, we go there, Hart County, we do it, Greene County, we do it. I mean, man, we've got festivals, Casey County Apple Festival we got this year. We're doing Bittersweet Festival in Mount Vernon. We do the Garrett County Festival there in Lancaster. So we've got so much stuff coming, so many guys coming. AMW all over Eastern Kentucky, going up in Ohio. Gen X right there, Cynthiana, Paris, I think, right?
Yeah, they're going to be there for Ladies' Night on May the 2nd.
You're going, right?
Yeah.
Well, it couldn't be any better, man.
That's
Have
right.
all the girls in one spot.
Remember, he did get attacked by many women at the
I did Vicious Vixen show.
Boyle County, Boyle County. We're working on a few more fairs.
Nice.
Actually, Fair Board meeting tonight talking about us. So
Heck
we'll
yeah.
see what's going to happen with them. But, yeah, we're going to be all over the place, man. Jessamine, right there in And Fargo used to call Nicholasville Hooterville. Be right there in Hooterville, baby, in Nicholasville.
That's what I'm talking about.
You remember that night we were at Jessamine County at the the City County Park, and it was outside, and the dew was collecting on the mat, and it was me. It was me and two other guys. I think it was Chris Hayes and Ron Starr against Danny Fargo, Johnny Reeves, and Nutty. And I remember there being so much dew on the mat. I was standing in the corner, and Fargo was in the middle of the ring, and I just started sliding.
Right?
And I wasn't walking or anything.
Yeah.
I was standing still. My legs wasn't moving. I was just sliding.
The ring was set on an angle.
Yeah.
Up there on that field. Guess who I wrestled that night?
Dundee, wasn't it?
No. That was the night me and Chadwick wrestled Boogeyman. Has some Jimbo, baby, from Memphis. Yeah.
Nice.
But I was standing in the corner, and I just started sliding toward Fargo, and he looked at me, and I was like, oh, no. And then he draws back like this, and I'm just sitting here, and there's nothing I can do, because if I take a step left or right or backwards, I'm going to fall.
Yeah.
So I just have to sit there, and then he goes, pow, and starts laughing, and I'm like, oh, man. God.
Bobby Green said, X, you still get heat off my father-in-law, Bunny's dad. I would love to take you to his house. And then Bobby Blaze said, give me the number to call.
You gonna get me shot. You gonna get me shot, what you gonna do? Hey, I remember all the fans, Blade. I still remember the fans that we had. Every week they were in the buildings, man.
Yeah.
Same
That's right.
seat, the same people. And, I mean, they followed us everywhere, all over, everywhere we went to.
Yeah.
Man, they'd show up.
Yeah, everywhere was packed, and they traveled with us and stuff. The thing is too is I was bringing up the thing about Dundee at the Jessamine County Fair that night that you wrestled him in Jessamine
I did
County
wrestle him there.
The lightning was striking down and hitting the ground,
Yeah.
and Dundee almost didn't go out that one night. He was like, "Are you sick? Are you sick, Fargo?"
No, he wasn't. Hey, he wasn't scared of that lightning. He's scared of Rated X
No,
because he knew what he had in store.
He was scared of getting struck by lightning. I mean, that was crazy. It was striking down.
I remember because it come a flood on us after the show. You remember that?
Yep.
It was crazy.
Exactly.
The places we got to go to, man. Just the towns, the buildings. And right now, the way Kentucky wrestling is, I kind of tend to think, man, it's kind of like the old days used to be.
Yeah.
Because you got super promotions out there.
Yep.
Everybody's running good shows. You get to see different talent.
Yep.
And that's the thing, man. You can't have the same talent on every show.
Yep.
You got to mix it up. Give guys different stuff, Like when we go to Carroll County, I'll have a whole different crew up there than I'll have down south.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And the thing is, too, is people are putting money behind the promotion now.
Yeah.
Instead of like the old school days, like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
People was putting, the replica belts with the stickers on the belts. And, that was terrible. I hated that era. Hated it.
Yeah.
And now, people are putting money into actual real belts, custom belts and stuff like that, and nice custom ring aprons and everything. Like you just saw on the ShowDown show there. It has a nice Appalachian Mountain Wrestling logo and stuff on the side. Same thing with Gen Next. They just got aprons, new aprons and everything with the logo on it. And the Elite Wrestling line. Everything looks great now. Everything looks great, and the top-notch production values and all that stuff. Like, Gen Next, we're on High Spots TV and everything, and the production studio that films the shows is called Dex Block Studio.
Heck yeah.
And they do a great job. We had a 3-camera setup now. You got 2 Roman cams. One of them's like a boom cam that kind of like, comes up over the top rope. Then you got a Roman cam on the floor, and then you got a hard cam sitting over here on the side.
Exactly.
And, everybody, works to the cameras and everything. So, everything's really good. Everybody knows to do that and everything now. And you got, what, is it 2 or 3 cams for the AMW show? I'm running out of breath.
Yeah, it's we've got we had a stationary and then we had a roamer. Most of the time we have 2 roamers on the floor. Mm-hmm. But you're right, the production values, everybody's titles, everybody's shows, everybody's setups are top notch now.
Yep.
Everybody's, not just one, everybody's.
Yeah.
And Maggard, You know, you talk about AMW, I talk about Kyle Maggard, the Judas, all that kind of stuff, and it's true. But when you look at that show, I mean, it's top notch from top to bottom, man.
You're getting top notch quality from bell to bell. Beginning of the show to the end of the show.
The matches, Caverna going to be the same thing. It's going to be off the hook. Sean Casey going in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love
Hell
Sean
yeah.
Casey. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Sean will be there.
I feuded with him in 1996. That was
Y'all had phenomenal.
That was a great thing. Yeah.
Phenomenal matches, man.
Yep.
Phenomenal.
Bill Dundee got mad at us one night. You remember that?
I do remember that.
We went out there and had an awesome match. It was like, I think it was like the second to last match in the feud.
Yeah.
And then we come back to the back. It was just phenomenal. Just boom, 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 boom. We come back to the back. Dundee meets us over there. Come here. And he started yelling at us for having a good match, and he was on right after us. And that's why.
He didn't want a wizard.
I know.
Yep.
He didn't want a wizard.
I know, but he did. He still got over.
Hey, and that's the thing, Johnny Lee. You don't understand, but Blade and I were fortunate to work with guys like Buddy Landale.
Yeah.
Buddy was phenomenal.
Yeah.
He was. Buddy was so good.
Yeah.
I got to work with him down in London
Nice.
when we did TV down there.
I worked with him in Georgetown.
Well, the build-up was going to be me and Buddy against Dundee and Lawler. Mm-hmm. Was supposed to be the program, and Jim White is their manager.
Yeah.
And
In London?
yeah.
Yeah.
But those guys, Dundee, golly Moses, man, Dundee was great. I mean, he could be a little prima donna sometimes, but he was really good. I mean, you can't take it away from him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah.
Legend. But we had so many people, man. And the thing was, we were fortunate enough to come through the MWA at a time where there was people that had worked in the 80s. We worked with, obviously it was the 90s.
Some in the 70s.
The 70s, and then a couple of them even in the 60s and stuff.
Nice.
Gypsy Joe.
Yeah.
Yep. I worked with Gypsy Joe and everything.
Hell
That was crazy. But, I mean, we got all this knowledge that we soaked up and everything. And a lot of them didn't want to.
Oh, I think, speaking of the devil, this might be Bobby Green. Hello.
American Dream, Bobby Green, Woman's Like, Man's Spike.
What's going on?
What's up, Exy?
What's up, little bye-bye?
Oh, he said, "What's up, X?" and didn't even say anything to me. And I said, "Hello." I was the first.
Shut you, man.
I was the first one.
Calm down.
I was the first one to say hello.
I know it, but like X was like my role model back in the day.
I wasn't.
Yes, I'm not saying nothing bad about you.
No, don't tell him that, man.
Like X.
No.
I remember when you was light heavyweight champion, you was chugging the Slim Fast and stuff and doing the laps around the ring.
Yes, when X left us alone, Blade. Tell him.
What'd I do?
You left us alone. You left us.
They told me to go home. They didn't want to pay me, man.
Well, hell, we didn't get paid.
No, but I did. I'm sorry.
I know you did.
I got paid.
I know you did.
You ain't lying.
No, but y'all, let me tell y'all, when me and Bunny got together, I went over to her house, and we got talking about wrestling shit, and her daddy Kermit's like, I hate that X dude. I was like, no, X ain't a bad guy. I guess when they come to the Georgetown and watched it, you told Bunny that she was trailer park trash whore, and he still remembers that. He's like, I want to kick his fucking brains in. It's like, no. I was like, that's just what they got paid for. I was like, it's not no big deal. He said, well, Bobby, or what he calls me, he's like, DJ, don't bring him to my house. I was like, what? X is like an uncle to me.
You gonna get me shot? Yeah, you try to get me shot. What you try to do?
I was like, I'm going to bring him over here and let you meet him like real. I was like, that's his gimmick.
No,
and
man.
Crystal telling your daddy hates him.
Little Bobby, I'm going to tell you, man, the apple don't fall far from the tree. If you get a following and you piss people off the way that we used to, it's half shoot and half wizard. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, but he still remembers that. Hell, we're in our 40s now. He still talks about the heat X you got off of him What, 30 years ago?
Well, I'm sure, yeah. That's the thing, man. That was a good thing about wrestling back then is they believed everything. You know,
Yep.
they bought into it. They believed everything we
Exactly.
did. So
Yeah.
That's the best time.
And then,
Still
like,
believed in
Blake,
Santa Claus.
yes, I remember when you was doing the Simba gimmick, when you was Greenhorn,
I was
and you got into that.
I was 5-year vet at that point.
I'm just saying, and then you got tagging with Suicide and all them.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great gimmick.
Yeah, it was.
NDX.
NDX. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great. I love that.
Angel Sue.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was probably the most fun of my entire career was tagging up with them guys. You know, when we had that little 3-man faction, it was kind of like the Freebirds almost. It was, that was great.
I mean, like, dude, X, like, when I watched you and X, like, I was like a teenager. I was like, dude, like a dumbass. I was like, you know what? One day I'm going to do this. And I should have thought, y'all should have talked to me back then. Like, no, you don't want to do this.
Oh, dude, I'd have told you, yeah, you want to do it. You want to have a blast doing this.
Bobby, I remember when you was a little bitty kid. You was almost a baby, and you'd be in the dressing rooms, and I'd be like bouncing you on my knee and everything. And that was just last week.
No, bullshit.
Well,
We're 3 years old.
Jeez, oh, Pete, man.
I'm telling you what, Dad tried to talk me out of it. When me and Donnie was going to get trained, I talked to Uncle Tommy. I was like, all right. And he was going to charge me $800 to train me. I was like, all right, let's do it. And I told Dad about it. He said, what the fuck you mean he's going to charge you? I was like, I don't know, Dad. I was like, he going to give me a pretty good deal. He said, fuck you, get dressed. We're gonna train you in his ring. We was down in Cynthia at the tobacco warehouse.
Yeah.
And I went down there, Blade, and I was like, all right, I don't have a damn clue what I'm doing. And of course, Dad and Uncle Tommy's feuding. And Uncle Tommy, he's like, come up on the rope. I'm gonna give you a superplex. I don't know how to fall. He said, you'll be all right, go ahead.
Oh, God.
And he gave me a superplex. I was like, well, so they trained me at night, y'all. And they was like, well, get you a tag team partner, we'll train you. So I called Donnie. I'm like, hey, dude, come up here tomorrow night. We're going to get trained. We was training for 8 hours at a time. We busted that wooden ring. And I got Donnie down there, and we was training, and
get up at the table.
so we busted the ring. So me and Donnie, we
Little Bobby, get off the table, man. What are you doing? Get
Yeah.
off the table.
Ring's busted. He's like, I don't give a damn. We still got a whole nother side of the ring. It was that old TCW ring. Blade remembers it.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. I was like, so the day I turned 18 is the day I got my license. That's when Donnie was doing the bounty hunter gimmick before I got licensed. And the day I turned 18, we wrestled Lil Harley and Lips. And, dude, I was like, what in the hell did I get myself into? I don't know, dude. I loved it back then.
Yeah.
Like, I was missing football practice to go to wrestling show.
Yep. Hey, speaking of TCW, man, do you happen to have or know anybody that's got any of those old VHS tapes of those shows? Because I'm wanting to.
No, dude.
I know.
Lil Harley get on when I know.
Yeah. See, I talked to him the other night, and him and Lips both, and they said that they didn't think that they had anything either. And I'm
What
like,
about
man,
Rick Hatton, Blade?
I haven't talked to him in years.
He's on Facebook.
Is he still on Facebook?
Yeah, I've got him on my Facebook. He's on Facebook.
Okay. I might send him a message and everything, because the thing is, man, with my YouTube channels, I'm trying to preserve all them old shows, man, so people can see them, And, I don't want to let any of the memories die, because we had some great memories back then, man. All of us did,
Dude, I wish you can put, Blade, I wish you can put a film for me together with Dad and Uncle Donnie together, because, he always talks about it. I was like, Dad, I don't know where to get it from.
Yeah.
if you can get some video of Dad and Uncle Donnie tagging together.
There's some up. Blade's got some on his YouTube because it was me and Jeffro wrestling them, and that's when they beat.
I haven't seen that one. I know exactly what match you're talking about. That's when
they're out there.
That chain match in Paris.
Yeah, we had a chain match, and then they beat us with their belts and took their belts off and strapped us with them.
I haven't seen that one, Eggs.
They're out. Blade's got them on his channel.
Yeah, they're all on his channel.
There.
Yeah, I got several matches with.
Yeah, you'll have to go
dad.
through them, but they're on there, man. I saw.
But I'm talking about like some old footage, X and Blade. I'm talking about some old footage when they was in the blue and white tights and stuff like that. Like, only thing I've seen is them in them black jeans and T-shirts. Yeah. I'm talking about like back in the prime.
I ain't seen none of that. I'm just telling you.
I've got Big Donnie on an old MWA TV tape. It's him and Chuck Connors against Fargo and Reeves.
Boogie Woogie Man.
Yeah,
I've seen that one. That was the one he was in the hood.
Yeah, no. He's not in the hood. He's unmasked, but.
No, I know
you're talking. Yeah, you're talking about the Mr. Pro 1 and 2. You know, that was them too.
Because one I'm thinking of, Dad was managing against Mike Mann. I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Well, there was one with Billy Travis and Mike Mann against. Was it Big Donnie?
Yeah, it was Big Donnie under the hood. Mr. Pro 1 and 2.
Yep.
Yeah. That one's out there.
Yeah, that's on there too.
But I'd like to get some old footage of like mid-continental wrestling.
Yeah.
Dude, that stuff. Mike.
I know, X. I don't know where to find it. That's why I told Dad. I was like, Dad, I don't know where to get it.
Mike Mann had a bunch of those when they did the studio deals and all that. Mike's got
that's
a bunch.
what I'm looking for.
Well, Mike Mann's got a bunch of it.
Yeah. I've got stuff on my channel. The oldest thing I've got is a TV tape, MWA TV tape from 1983. And then after that, the oldest MWA footage I got is from 93. And I've got it all the way up until the end.
Nice. See, Dad started in 78 because Uncle Donnie was tagging with Billy Connors.
Yeah.
And Billy Connors showed up drunk one night, and they he's like, all right, Uncle Donnie's like, all right, you're gonna tag with me tonight. And they showed Dad how to do a backdrop, and his first gimmick was Little Willie Akers from the south side of Mississippi, and that's how Dad got his start.
Yeah. Billy Connors.
I'd love to see some footage with Dad with the
was Billy from Lexington.
David Jean and stuff like that. Like, of course I know better than that shit, y'all. Y'all know it too. Dad's like, I was a high flyer. I said, no, you wasn't, Dad. I grew up watching you. You wasn't a high flyer.
Hey, I said Chuck Connors earlier, but I meant Billy Connors.
Billy Connors,
yeah.
But Dad was not a high flyer. You all know that.
Yeah.
Well, he was a high flyer when he took that backdrop.
Yep.
Him and Uncle Donnie together.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I saw you, Dad, and Tommy they come to one of my fair shows last year.
I seen him at EWA.
He texted me, X, on that. He wanted me to go with him. It was up there around Lancaster. I was like, Dad, I'm working. He wanted me to go with him. I was like, Dad, I can't do it. And he said that Uncle Tommy was working for you.
No.
I'm just telling you, X, what he told me.
Last time I seen Tommy and Bobby both, Big Bobby, they were at the Elite Wrestling Alliance in Richmond, and Tommy was managing Lexi.
Yep.
And that was the last time I.
He was because Lexi Lexi's really like she's Aunt Mary's niece.
Yeah.
I mean, she's really not agreeing, but she is. But dude, I ain't got nothing bad to say about her. I mean, dude, she does good work.
Oh,
and
Lexi's
she gets
awesome.
booked.
Yeah, I love Lexi. Lexi's awesome.
She did a bunch of my fairs last year.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, she's not in the current family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She does a good job.
Because she was talking to me when we done that broadcast for Andy. She's like, won't you get your license and you managing me? I was like, dude, I don't mind. I was like, but I'm not just going to manage. I'm not that good on the mouthpiece anyways. I was like, if I get my license, I'm going to want to work. And I done a show for up there in Indiana a couple months ago, y'all. And I done it. I was like, and all they did was show me, dude, you're too old.
Oh, you were at the arena in Jeffersonville,
Yep.
wasn't you? Yeah.
And, dude, that match was terrible.
Who was it with? You remember?
It was some, who was it I worked that night? It was some kid that said he worked with me. And I was like, dude, I don't remember it. Who was it? Who did I work that night, Crystal? I don't know. I done it, and of course, I didn't call a lot of spots. I was like, dude, we'll just walk and talk. He said, what do you mean walk and talk? I was like, well, we'll be all right out there. But, dude, I'm telling y'all, it's like,
We're about to call it.
my bumps was terrible.
Hey, that's nice to hear, Bobby Green.
What?
We'll have to get in touch to get Ready X, your dad, Timothy, you,
No, I want
and
y'all
Bobby
to get
Blade.
Dad up there and talk to him because I'm telling you, if you get Dad, X, Blade, Timmy, dude, you'd have to expand your show. They got so many stories. They got more stories than me and Donnie's ever thought about.
Have they ever got stories that will top Bobby Blade and Scott Diamond's 4 hours and 13 minutes?
Yeah.
It was on 4 hours.
Like,
13
I
minutes.
remember when Dad and him used to work for ICW.
Hell yeah.
I promise you, Dad's got more stories. Like, X and Blade will vouch for it. He's got, like, back in the day, Dad and him was big time.
Heck yeah.
When we done here?
We're done right now, Ready X, because we've been on here
I gotta go
2
home.
hours and 11 minutes.
I gotta get my Geritol.
Thank you for calling in, Bobby Green.
All right, I'll holler at y'all later on.
I'll
ya.
see you later. But yeah, guys, we've come to the end of the AMW ShowDown Series Episode 1 premiere party.
It was a great show, I think.
Hell yeah, it was.
Yep.
Ready X, thank you for coming, brother.
Yes, sir.
And Bobby Blade,
You sure you want
You
to
the
shake my
man.
hand after you talked crap about me all night?
come on, Bobby Blade. You know it's business.
You know if Stan's in here, you know what he's gonna do.
I love you, Stan.
That would not
Stan,
happen.
I love you.
That would
Hey.
not happen.
He talks crap behind Stan's back, but if Stan
Yeah.
showed up
No,
and everything,
Stan would not.
chapstick
Yeah.
would come out.
Yeah.
No, it would not.
Yep.
But you know what?
It'd be
It's been fun, guys.
It'd be a grease party up in here.
See y'all later.
Peace.
Have a nice night.
Don't forget.
Stay nice.
AMW, baby.
That's right. And also, don't forget the March 15th, Caverna Super
Caverna.
Show. Horse Cave, Kentucky. Coco Beware, the Bird Man.
Nice guy.